Today we are checking out Rimworld for the Tileman run. As you can see, I'm allowed in only one tile. I'm actually just going to pause the game. I have restricted myself to just one spot, or one tile on the map. Unlocked tiles here, so that's the only area that I'm allowed to stand in. By the time that this VOD goes up, this will probably be a video on the main channel. But the main idea is that every 100 XP, you are allowed to unlock another tile. And there's this awesome mod, which is called the Colony XP tab, which actually shows us how much XP we've earned, which will be easy for us to see what is available to us. Anyway, simple idea, but it's based on Settle's Tileman RuneScape challenge. And there's actually, when I looked it up, another YouTuber who had done this called One Hunch Man, who actually has a lot of really neat ideas on his channel for other ways to play Rimworld. So do check him out after this. I'll be putting those links below. But we're starting off with our protagonist, Tileman. Slightly misspelled there, but yeah, Tileman. And he's pretty good, but it's a naked brutality start, so we kind of need it to be good. So how do we earn experience? Shooting we can't do, melee we can't do unless if someone comes over here to attack us, construction we can't do, mining we can't do, cooking we can't do. The one thing that we can do right here is plant. That is the one thing that is available to us. So we need to go ahead and create a grow zone in our one tile. And when we get enough experience, we need to start thinking about what the world around us will be like. You know, like what pressures will we face? And so I'm going to probably need to get some food. This is going to be a risk because we're going to have very low level on the berry bush. So let's go ahead and try to get some planting experience early on. And we'll also keep the Colony XP tab around just so that we can kind of see what we've got. So 45, 46. So we've already unlocked one tile. We've got 100 XP. Which way do I want to go? Because, you know, there's a lot of tiles here. I would say that there are hundreds of tiles over here. And did he finish that off? Okay, so he did plant a potato already. So we will just expand this zone. Let's go up maybe one tile. And we will grow the zone that he's restricted to. So we're going to have to keep doing this. Unlock tiles. So now that's one tile unlocked. He starts with one tile unlocked because you need to stand in a tile. So that makes good sense, right? Okay, so he just cut a plant so he wasn't gaining experience. But we've already unlocked 2+ tiles. I think we want to make our way up to this tree. And then just start downing trees because that's basically free experience we can't mess up. So if we go in with maybe if we were to say allowed area of 1, 2, because I bet he's at 300 by now, right? Okay, he's at 400 XP. So we've unlocked 1, 2, 3. We have unlocked a 4th tile. We will chop down the wood of this tree. What happens when I beat and recruit someone? Do they have their own tiles, or do they have to share? It does get to be a bit much to keep up with in this challenge, so I'm just going to restrict myself to one colonist. That's a good question. Other thing you could do if you can't, like, plant around yourself, you just need to have one tile that you can plant in to start. I guess you could deconstruct too, but you're actually not allowed to deconstruct tiles that you're not allowed in, so it doesn't really make sense. I'm pretty sure that for the first tile, you're restricted to planting. Although we could cut these plants and then re-sow them if we wanted to get some quick experience, which I may very well do right here, just because this berry bush is 75% grown, and this one is 80% grown. That's good, but we don't want to take too much of a chance. We want this plant skill. Ooh, we're already at plant skill level 1. I can smell the wood already. I can't, but I'm saying it for dramatic effect. Okay, so this is the one thing that is slightly intolerable about this, and so far I don't know of any other mod that does this, so I've just had to do it myself. I've had to count how many tiles I've got, so one, and I'm just going to do it for this stream. I'm going to end up doing it a bunch of times inevitably, so sorry in advance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's unlock 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's an even 1,000 experience. If you guys can help me keep track, now that I have people here to do it with me on stream, that's a help. Because when I was doing it on my own in a room alone, I did start to go completely insane. But in a good way. So let's wait for these plants to grow a little bit more. Grow. And then maybe once we have 3,000 experience, we'll handle the rest of this. Let's also just keep telling him to cut these plants. We don't really want to cut them because we want them to grow technically. But I think we want to do rice. What grows the fastest too? Grow period. Which one? Actually, it doesn't really say on the information which one grows the fastest. I think rice may also be the fastest growing. I do believe. Yeah, isn't rice okay, rice is the fastest. So we shouldn't have actually done potatoes. We should have done rice. So we just slightly set ourselves back there, but whatever. It is what it is. We're also going to go for all this fertile soil if we can. I will expand this zone. And I've now unlocked 10 tiles. It's just going to look like a mess at first. Yeah, see, harvest botch, but I mean, it wasn't even grown at all, really, so it is what it is. Okay, but now we've unlocked 11 more tiles. I know it looks good right now. I mean, it is pretty good, so that was 10, right? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I gotta be a little bit intentional with how I decide to do this. I'm just gonna go ahead and expand this zone to as big as it can get over all of this area, especially the fertile soil. So he can't actually plant all of this yet because he hasn't unlocked it all, but I will have it there for him to use as he sees fit. Except I don't want this tile. Let me just shrink this zone to not include the bush. I'm going to do it in pretty even increments as well. I don't know, have you... Okay, you have unlocked that area. Good. Oh, how quickly he's already unlocking new tiles. Amazing. Amazing to say. I'll probably do it in groups of 10 just so I don't lose my mind doing this challenge. Because when I was like 32 the last time, it was quite paralyzing. Okay, so now he's done all of that. So let's go say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's 30 tiles now. 30 tiles unlocked. Okay, so we unlocked 30 tiles in the first day. I don't think he's going to get a meal at all in him in the first day, but he's already at level 2. How are his other needs? Okay, so his food need is not completely awful. Nice. I don't want to, like, de-sow these. I want to wait until morning when he has light to harvest this bush. Actually, these bushes. Yeah, I need to think about other stuff like sleep zones, too. That's valid. Okay, so what other things can he do? Does he have the skill to create a bed yet? Let's just find out. No, he needs... no, he could, actually. He could. He needs no skill in order to build a bed. So let's go ahead and make him a bed, because we have exactly 46 wood. Although we don't really want to do this at night. We want to maximize... he's not really going to get any quality at all, so let's just do it. Okay, and now he has 33 experience, so technically I can give him a couple more tiles. Okay, so then this is 31. Don't sleep on the ground. Remind me that I have 31 if I forget. Unless if he fails at this. He did succeed! It's an awful bed, but it's a bed. Ooh, make a table and then cancel the creation for free XP. I wish I'd thought of that when I did this. Killbox is probably indeed going to be my only solution for defense because I don't really have very far to run. So there is that going against me, but... Alright, the first night is ending. Now, how is his mood and everything? We want to make sure that it doesn't snap or anything like that. He is extremely hungry. That's the main thing that we want to focus on today. So as soon as it gets light out, we're currently at... dark 0%. So when it gets a little bit lighter, we'll go ahead and try to harvest these bushes. We're going to need some time. We're All right, we're at 42 degrees Fahrenheit, or 5 Celsius. For those of you who don't use freedom units. Ah, I am a sad man. Starvation. All right, lit. We've got to wait till lit 100% for... I believe that'll give us the best chance of harvesting, I think. Not very soft here. Brightly lit, 93, 94, 95. I'm not even sure, honestly, if this affects harvesting opportunity, but... this one is at 87% grown. I suppose that the next thing we'll want to do is just start to make our way toward these bushes, because there's a lot of bushes down here, because we're going to have to go a ways if we want that. Ooh, he got a successful harvest in. That was huge, because we don't really have many berry bushes very close. And I am beginning to realize that I should not have kind of aimlessly unlocked tiles over here, but instead I should have made my way downward. So let's continue downward as we go, then. And where is this zone? Okay, so I think that if we expand this zone, like to make just a straight line, I'm going to plant as I make my way toward the bushes. Thus. Like, that will be his path. Do you see what I mean? I could unlock the door. I could unlock the working door, but I want him to just plant as much dirt as possible. And then we'll start to worry about the structures. Right now I'm thinking more about plants, because I don't want to die here in the wastes. I have unlocked 31 tiles. I'm now going to unlock 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Did I get 40? Okay, I'm like slightly under 40, but by the time that he gets to 40, he will have unlocked it. For reference. 37. Yeah, 38. Okay, I'm not cheating. There we go. 40. Okay, there we go. I didn't cheat, because he was always one before. Sweet. Alright, but yeah, he's not really doing much better than that. I want to keep on waiting until these things grow. But what else can we do without, like, destroying all of my plants? What other tiles has he unlocked? 41. 41 tiles. And in our allowed area, he currently doesn't have any structures to deconstruct, but we do have 41. I think I'm going to set him off to the very grindy task of repairing and deconstructing these ruins, because that's going to yield him a lot of experience. And even though that he doesn't really need it right now, it is what it is. Oh, and I could also just plant... Well, he could plant these areas, too.
Yay, Rimworld is back.
Claim. Okay, so now he's going to set off on the amazing task of repairing stuff. So look at how experienced he gets. Ooh, I could attack it. That is true. Attack, repair, attack. I don't think he'll need to grind quite that much on one of these, though. He just has so many other ones available, because right now this thing is still only... Ooh, repairing is very, very good for getting experience. Look at that. So we're at 40 tiles unlocked right now.
Yay,
Let's go ahead and
Rimworld.
deconstruct for the materials. Yay! Woo! Also, Quantum Foam, thank you very much for the sub. And Siscat Witch, thank you very much for the very, very generous sub. Appreciate you. Wow, it takes him, like, no time at all to do that. I should just go about repairing these, I think. So what do I have now? 45. So I can unlock another... Let's go by 5 is the most even of odd numbers that I will not forget. So we will unlock 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then these two we will claim. Now we're up to 45 tiles. So then you will go and repair those and get a lot more experience. Nice. 46 tiles. Is it just me, or does he seem to be slowing down? 47. 48. Ooh, he's improving. Although I will leave these intact because I'm going to want this structure. I'm going to want this structure repaired anyway, but I might consolidate it in time. It'd be nice to bring in the bed so that by the time I get to these meals, I have a home that I can live in afterward. Okay. By the time he's done with that, he will be up to 50. So I'm going to go ahead and unlock another 5 tiles here. I will expand the allowed area to... he can't really walk over these, so I want him to be able to get inside and enclose himself super fast. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that makes 50 tiles unlocked. So let's just zoom out again. Just see what 50 tiles looks like right there. See, that doesn't look like 50, but that is indeed 50 tiles. Food in a house, that might be asking... Yes, for tonight, we will definitely not be able to get that much, but... just we won't. It's sad. But we're going to live our sad lives alone for a while. Very, very alone. Mm, 88% grown. I want to keep him off of food for as long as possible. But the other thing that we're going to have to start to think about is traps. Because if I get raided right now, I'm basically toast. He has no experience in combat. He doesn't even have a club or anything like that. So let's go ahead and try to get him something to defend himself also. I mean, stone block cutting would be nice, yeah. Let's also just go ahead and claim all of these so that when he gets over to them, he does repair them, because that seems to be like this insane source of experience. Ooh, I like the sound of claiming, just like the earth-shaking effect that it has. I'm a sad man. Okay, so for today... Wow, that was a lot of claiming I had to do. Okay, that's all the claiming, I believe. We could probably use wood, but I want to wait until these trees are fully grown as well. Grow, grow. So we have 50. He got only to 55 today. Let's keep making our way down south for the bushes, because are any of these trees fully grown? This one is fully grown. Although I'm feeling like spike trap is going to be more reliable here than a weapon, because a weapon still, you're dealing with the chance of it working out. We're first going to have most probably a rat come and try to kill us. Unlocked tiles. What looks most defensible? I could probably consolidate this house in. I can unlock 5 more. I think I'm just going to go straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just because that way he can get more plants in the ground as well. He's going to rely on that planting too, because he's going to need it to harvest as much wood from the trees as well. And we need the trees. I speak for the trees. Also, mashed potato 75. Thank you very much for the 3 months. Research bench would unlock the entire map in minutes. That is valid. Should we go for like an early research bench? Though that would also require a lot of our resources right here. 25 steel and 75 wood. That is valid. That is valid. I hadn't actually thought of that strategy when I used it before. That way he would just straight up grind experience and we could get... Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. Maybe I will go for the early research bench. Yeah, let's destroy this steel. Bubonic Yeet. Thank you very much for the very good idea. I didn't think I would get a great idea from a person named Bubonic Yeet today, but here I am getting great ideas from someone named Bubonic Yeet. Thank you very much for the very good idea. Hang on a second. I think we want him to repair that one first. Cool, so he's getting a little bit more. What was I at? I was at 55. Okay, great. So now he can unlock 10 more tiles, so he's at 65. Let's go to... although he's really not getting that much steel out of this. I'm debating on whether it's worth it to, like, destroy this entire structure. We could probably get better building materials from the wood over there. Also, just go ahead and harvest that. Please. Please do not... Ah, he botched it. Okay, harvest this one then. My main fear is his possibly inevitable starvation right now. Consume the berries. Because he has malnutrition right now. Stay alive, man. Stay alive. Right, how much does he have to unlock now? He has 11 tiles that he can unlock. Okay, these ones are ready to harvest. So methinks we go 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. Let's get up to 65. Don't rest until you have food. Because I want your belly full and your mind empty. What was that? That was 65, right? So now I've unlocked another 6. Ooh, food, glorious food. Okay, harvest, yes indeed. This is a bit of a risk here, but he also botched that one. I could have waited another minute. All right, let's unlock another 5 and bring it up to 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one looks just slightly more full. Okay, go ahead. 70. 70. Come on, before the sun goes down, man. Hang on a second. Harvest. Do it. Do it. We have a visitor. Low food. Well, I mean, it does know that we're trying to keep track of food now. Psychoid. I don't know how that's the name of the game. All right. Consume the berries. Consume. New to this game, can I describe what the objective is? Survive. Every 100 XP, we unlock a new tile. So, we are now at 76 tiles unlocked. And now let's go. I think I've done 75. Yeah, so that's 75 tiles. Let's go ahead and look at what 75 looks like. You don't really need to relax, sir. I need you more to handle this. Are we doing with these rice crop growths too? So 45%. I think he will be able to survive off of the remaining berry bushes now. I also think that most probably, the most defensible structure here is this one. This one will be more opportune for our gentlemen. Let's also just go ahead and, I will cut the plants here, because he's not really going to eat any of these. I just did them kind of for the experience of getting down here. So let's go ahead and do that. And I'm also just going to tell you, no sleeping. Just work. Only work. I saw Mr. Samuel Streamer do that once. It's kind of funny. I mean, he won't get experience as fast, but I'd rather have him be kind of tired and alive rather than, like not alive. That would be the end of the challenge. So, I digress. Kill the visitor. Well, hopefully they'll... if I get a raider, hopefully they'll... Ooh, wait a minute. Is this person any good with... They're not really good with shooting, but they are better than me at melee. There's 29. Nudist. So, honestly, kind of... Oh, wait, no, they are nude. Never mind. It feels like a risk. I could kill them. I feel like I need more for a club, though, first. It would be pretty sweet to get a club here. Okay, 85. Let's keep on just cutting plants here, because I think that was better for our experience rather than, like, trying to... I guess I could do it in a small area, but I want to get that micromanaging on you guys. If I go to zones, expand the allowed area. Okay, so now I can unlock another 5. Let's go see which trees are fully grown. Basically, the ones that look big. Okay, that looks like a truffula tree. Wow. Nice trees. Oh, you know what I've done? I've turned off the tree sway. Hang on a second. I want the plants to sway in the wind. Oh, that's so much better. I feel good now. My plants weren't swaying a minute ago. That's nice. I like that. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 80 tiles. 81, 2, 3, 4. And we'll get that tree too. Okay, B, B, and B. So that's 3 trees worth of wood for him. And that's 85 tiles. And now I've unlocked up to 90. We'll start to make our way over to this structure. And then I think we'll cover it in wood, what remains of it anyway. And then I want to try to just get one little spike trap over maybe like right in front of this door. Or maybe this one, because this is fertile grass, so we'll try to do it the other way. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 90 tiles. All right, that's a little bit easier to remember. All right, so I'm at 90. And good, he's getting in a little bit more experience repairing some of this stuff as well. I'll let him do that just so he unlocks more tiles. Do we have a cannibal with no you know, the intellectual strategy hadn't really occurred to me before, though. I'm, like, embarrassingly have to admit that right now. Like, I had not thought of that, although it's kind of a struggle for resources right here at the beginning when you're, like, starving to death every 5 minutes. I mean, we're still at only, like, 45% grown in these other crops. Do you have level 3 with plants yet? Good, he does. I think we need 4 to get a decent guarantee on him not botching a harvest. I'm not 100% positive about that. Cool, so we're basically at 100 now. So let's unlock another 10. So that's 90 tiles. That looks like less than 90. 91, 92, 93. Whoops. 94, 95, 96, 97. I think 98, I'm going to need another tile. 99, 100. And then I'm going to tell him to go ahead and deconstruct these as well. Okay, so that's 100 tiles. Now I'm going to have him harvest these bushes as well, or at least the fully grown ones. Harvest botched. See, he's just not that reliable. Can you consume those? Okay, he can pick them up from outside the allowed area. Good for him. So he's hungry, he's tired. He's kind of sad. But that, I mean, that's life for us right now. Okay, so now we're at 110. I wish there were a better way to show it, but it basically shows 110. So, oh yeah, to explain a little bit more, every 100 experience unlocks a tile. So basically just divide this number by 100, and that's how many tiles I've unlocked. Very nice mod. And you can kind of see how it breaks up, like what he's gotten most of experience in. Okay, so we've got another 10 tiles unlocked, so we'll go 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, because he's going to need to repair that, 110. Good, so he's repairing those, and then when that unlocks another 10 or so, we can use that to create walls. And as far as security is concerned, we have a mad hare. I am not ready for this mad hare. Oh, Jesus. I may die. I may actually die. Isn't there something I can do to save myself right here? I could have gotten... I was a little bit late on that wall. Hang on a second. Attempt to construct the wall before you're attacked by the hare. I don't think that this will work at all. Attempt it, though. Attempt it. Wait a minute. No, the hare has another opening into the compound. Is the visitor anywhere nearby? No, okay, then I'm just... Okay, we could at least... The end has arrived. Yeah, he could flank in from the other side. This is like the most... I may be able to just, like, monkey in the middle of the hare for a very long time or tire it out. Okay. Now is do or die time. Damn. Dun dun. Like, play the Anakin versus Obi-Wan music. Dun 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 dun. Unfortunately, he gets insane experience. Oh, we have survived. I just got really lucky there. I should have grabbed the log. I don't know why didn't I think of that. I forgot that you could equip logs. Log. Fortunately, what did he do to the hare anyway? He destroyed its neck. I want to see the combat log for this one. The hare gnawed the door. The hare tore the door. The hare chomped the door. The hare bit Tileman. Oh no, not on the torso, making him recoil from the agony. Ah! Tileman beat the hare in the neck, leaving a horrific wound. The hare wavered from Tileman's. I love this. Tileman used his right fist reluctantly to strike the hare, bashing his neck and body. Missing a neck caused the hare to die. Oh, man. Okay, so we gotta go get him to self-tend. Already tending Tileman, good. That is a free meal. Honestly, it is. And that's good experience. What were we at, 110? We're now at 128. He gets an insane amount of experience from melee. I was a little bit sad that it didn't go on for longer, actually. It's free real estate. Indeed. Although I handled that very poorly. I should have equipped the log, you're right. We could have him lie in bed. All right, but I have another... Well, let's just plan out our next few tiles. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. So we can unlock another 18 tiles. Actually, 129. I'm just going to round it up to 20, because I am now beginning to realize that just counting in groups of 10. I know I'll be cheating slightly, but, you know. He will unlock it on the way there. 2, 3... So what is that? 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127. Oh, this is great. 128, 129, 130. He's actually going to have 2 entrances. I don't need to deconstruct one of these because one of them can be my my trapdoor. Yeah, that's how I'm going to do this. Okay, so that's 130 tiles unlocked. I know I'm at 129, but forgive me. Oh, this would be cool with the underground map. To get a tile with each 100 XP. That's pretty sweet. Oh, that's kind of a cool idea. I hadn't thought of that. Hey, that's pretty sweet. Underground tile, man. I'd been meaning to come back. That was my favorite Rimworld scenario to do, the underground run where you're just like trapped in a 1x1, basically in solid rock. That one, I feel like that was based on something that someone else had done. No, I do. I think that one idea was all me. Yeah, that was my that was a totally original idea. Awesome, sweet. I love it when that happens. Although equally but I kind of like seeing another YouTuber do it and be like, "Oh, that looks cool," and then try it myself. But you sit around and you puzzle and ponder. How am I to make these ideas? All right, we will begin to tell him now to build a roof over all of this. And cool. What is actually a rock roof, though, over here? Yeah, a little bit of rock roof, but okay. All right, so this is now your house. Great job on the house. Congratulations on your new home. Ooh, celebrate good times. Come on. Let's see. He is at... We've already unlocked up to 130, so he has a little bit more to do there. Good. Wow, that's nicer than most houses in my neighborhood. Let's see. Now we can go ahead and... What is the next most urgent thing? I think I want him to construct yet another wood wall here and here. And then here and here. And then I want him to build a wood door... here and here. And then I will build a spike trap. This is the most basic type of freakishly secure hallway. A security hallway. How many times did I say the word secure? I don't know. But Who's counting? Other than me. Let's go ahead and I don't know why I did that. I'm just being an idiot. Let's go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 134, 135, 136, 137, 138, 139, 140. That looks like a pretty good tree. Oh wait, no, only 81%. Okay, we can also take out the stumps because they are stumpiferous. And this tree looks good. I'm just gonna... Okay, cool. He can do that. 95% grown. That's pretty good. I'll take it. And you know what? Just while you're over here, because I don't think that land is becoming the major limitation here. I think it's time now. Now we're working against time. How hungry are you also on a scale of 1 to 10? All right, 99% grown. I will wait until it's ready to harvest, and then I will harvest it, just in case if I get like a little bit of a bonus. Come back here. Come back here. Wait, no, he is actually malnourished. No, it's that is getting worse though. Okay, yeah, no joke. Starving is no joke. Don't worry about cleaning the dirt right now. Worry about your starvation. Worry about your starvation. Oh yeah, we also have the bunny. I forgot we could eat the bunny. Yeah, we can make a fire. That's good. Berries are also good, but how long does this rabbit course? Okay, 1.6 more days. Amazing. Woo, woo, woo. Let's go ahead and do. Oh, it's under temperature. My bad. Campfire. Only 20 wood. I could always just put it out if I want to. At least this is an optional heating for his house. This is a heating. Very nice. Very nice and cool. Oh, we also need a butcher spot. Yeah, I don't really want to afford the other butcher stuff, so let's just go ahead and put a butcher spot there. It is dirty. We'll also move that in, but it's... Oh, wait a minute. No, we don't want that in there. My bad. I forgot that is technically the kitchen now. Let's make a butcher spot, like, right here or something. Cool. Is that area unlocked? It is. Okay, cool. We'll do that, and then we will move his bed indoors. Glorious indoors. And then we will go ahead and tell him to butcher creatures forever. And then he will make a meal. Just cook a simple meal. I'm just going to say forever for right now, because he doesn't even have enough food for it to be significant. Cool. All right, so now he is butchering. What else is happening? This is honestly a fairly good playthrough already. What were we at? Were we at 140 or 150 tiles? I just legitimately don't remember. Does anyone remember other than me? How many did I unlock? If this were me on my own, I would have gone back and counted, but since I have 924 of you guys watching right now, who remembers? And don't be nice to me. Why is it so hard to get a half-decent cannibal for Sea Ice Tribal? I don't know. I don't know. It is a travesty. I have at least one tile unlocked. Or are we going to go back together? No one else remembers. Also, no one else remembers. Then I will go back and recount them myself. I demand a recount. I demand a recount. 924 people, all AFK. How dare you? How dare you? Oh my god. Oh, this is outside of his unlocked area. I do believe it was 140, right? Okay, I will go back. I demand a recount. Really? No one remembers? 140. Some saying 140. All right, I will go back and do it. Now I will put you through the insanity that I went through. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 15, 17, 23, 135. Is there an automatic counter? Oh, no, well, there's an automatic XP tab. XP tab. Sad boy. Man. Ooh. Finally, I can live with myself. I think it was 135. Okay, I'm going to just call it Nice. So, oh, I didn't count the one spot on the wall section. Oop, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you, Turner. All right, so I have unlocked only 135 tiles, as it turns out, by my recount. So now I can unlock 15 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's get our guy mining. You're a mining man. Cool. Okay, I guess it would be nice to get some kind of trap defense here. Yeah, this would be good. Handle that, and then we'll handle the wood situation. I'm going to try to do these in, like, more even numbers, just because it's going to get horrible to, like, keep track of how many tiles there are. Good, you're getting the structures, the main structures around you. Also, do you have construction level 3? No, you need construction level 3, so we're going to have to do a little bit of grinding like that. Pin a message with the count and update it when I do more. That would be a good idea. Ooh, I should have just had a piece of paper out in front of me when I did the whole thing. Okay, so now I'm at 150. He's mining. The mining is kind of useless, though, to him. But he is getting a lot of experience from it. I don't want you to break. I do not want you to break. Do not break. You know what? Just build yourself a horseshoe pin, like in the middle of the crops, just so that you don't go crazy right now, please. Don't go crazy. Don't go crazy. I know you're out in the dark. I know you hate the dark. Don't lose your mind. Oh, yeah, we can't prioritize recreation. Dang it. Oh, yeah, I forgot to completely stop his prioritization from work. Whoops. That was dumb of me. He hasn't slept in days. That's the reason why he's not willing to break. But he is very productive. Ah, his comfort is rising. Fantastic. Fantastic. Is he ready to harvest yet? No, but he did do the butchering. Did he do the meal? Yeah, he did the meal, too, with the rabbit. I'm afraid that he will break when he gets up due to my neglect, due to my massive neglect of all of his... Let me just wake him up for a second so that he doesn't just completely break. Yes, consume those berries. Consume the berries and feel better about yourself because your life isn't so bad, and I've now fed you, and I am a benevolent master. Here we go. Minor break risk. He is enjoying the fire. Good. Have some recreation. Enjoy yourself. Life isn't to suffer through. It is to exist in and enjoy the process. There we are. XP divided by 100 should count if I can see the experience, yeah. Although, I think that the Colony XP tab is insanely useful for this run. The one thing, though, that's tricky is you can't count how many tiles are in an unlocked area, at least with what I'm using. I don't believe there's a mod for it anyway either, so I just have to go in and count by hand if I lose track. So, yeah, that's the way it is. Let's go ahead and do expand allowed area. We want him to get a little bit more wood and maybe a little bit more food just because I can see... So that's 151. No, rated. Very, very bad time to get rated. Okay, Ooh, he does have rice harvested, though. In other news, are you good at fighting? Is he going to wait for a little while? Hang on a second. Let me just go ahead and double-check that message. Prepare for a while and then attack. Okay, so I have maybe like 5 minutes to get ready. Okay, great. He has... Do you have the experience needed to build this? You need construction level 3. You are at construction level 2. Okay, so you do not stand a chance at being able to build this right now. That is very bad. What do I want to do? What do I want to do now? I could seal him in. Hang on a second. I have to decide what I'm going to do here. Okay, so he's going to wait a little while before he attacks, so I have enough time to build myself into my house. He might set my crops on fire, but it might give me a chance to gain enough construction XP. Here we go. Here's his construction XP in order to, like... Here we go. Don't worry about the roof so much. Like, worry more about Oh, whoops, that's outside of his area of unlocked tiles. Let's go ahead and unlock that tile then. Zone, unlocked tiles. Here you go, that's 152 tiles unlocked. And maybe like 153 so he could repair a bit. 153. Okay, if he can do this in time, then he may be able to spike trap the man. Otherwise, all that it means is I just lose all of my crops and everything burns horribly. You know what? I'm just going to bring in all of this wood as well. Don't do it from over there, though. Don't do it from over there. Go ahead and just... Let's have a stockpile zone right in, like, here for wood. Clear all, and we'll just make this normal for wood. Whoops, not wild. Wood. It might be wild wood. And go ahead and prioritize carrying stuff back to the stockpile zone. Prioritize hauling wood, and let's just expand that zone a little bit. This is a little bit micromanagey of me, but I did get caught in combat, you know? I'm not totally prepared yet. It's a little bit scary. Okay, cool. So the raiders are beginning their assault, and I am now safely tucked in my completely enclosed home. He is locked out. I am locked in. He could burn his way in which case I would die in here. But do I have enough experience in construction? I have 1,645. Let's just go ahead and dismantle and then, I don't know, remantle my bed a lot. And see where that leads us. We could also deconstruct this wall because it's not absolutely necessary. We could also deconstruct this. Yeah, just go ahead and make yourself useful, Tileman. Because if you can get to 3 construction, you can actually win this fight. I just wanted to make sure I would be absolutely positively safe. What is a cheap thing to construct? Let's just go ahead and do... Oh, wait a minute. You know what I could do? I could attack the wall. Okay, so he's just setting fire to my crops right now and generally being a nuisance. I kind of hate that. If I can let him in at any time here, that would be nice, but I don't really see it happening. So I think I'm just going to lose my crops, but I'm slightly sad about this. Here we go, 2,100... 2,200, 2,300. Oh, fortunately, I did get rain, though. That was really lucky. Like, wow, what amazing timing on the rain. Where is the raider? Okay, he has introduced himself to the Wow. The gods. Yeah, the gods have answered my prayers. I like to think that I would have survived, even if it had been someone slightly more powerful. But wow, what a genius move, getting that insect jelly. Unfortunately, I won't be able to retrieve the knife down right here. Wow, amazing. I've never gotten this good luck in Rimworld ever in my entire life. Okay, I can unlock myself from my house now. I'm free! Ooh! Oh, wait a minute. Don't destroy your own bed, Tileman. No, we love you, Tileman. Stop suffering. Okay, good. You're free. You're free. Oh, my God. Yes, using all 2 of his brain cells. He's still alive, though. He's still alive. He might make it through this. He just had his entire body removed. Wow, I am surprised that strategy worked. We almost lost the farm. Oh, sweet. He's now getting a lot more experience at farming. All right, I will now go ahead and build a copy of his bed, because this bed is really just not... It's, like, pretty underwhelming in its quality. I think that he deserves a better one. How many experience did I get through that entire endeavor? Okay, so now I have 173, so I can unlock another 20 tiles. That's great, because now I can start to get to all the wood and actually get, like, a respectable amount of it here. Let's go back to unlocked tiles. These trees down here look very, like, juicy and ready for grabbing. Yeah, what? Like, the worst possible way to say that. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, because why not? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so then that's 173 tiles. Actually, writing it down in front of me was a great... I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. Juicy and ready for grabbing. Yep, those are some good-looking trees. Oh, God. I think I'm just going to tell him to cut down everything now. Just be a little bit more, like, indiscriminate with it. And just go for it. Cool. Cool, so he's got the fireplace. Okay, cool. So he's got some poor beds for himself, too. Deconstruct your awful wooden bed. All right, so now he has a basic trap defense. I will build another one because I don't really trust one. If I get 2 raiders, I want one of them, like, more or less totally taken out. And also, melee experience is pretty good for ya boy. If we can get a bow, that's also good. If I put down a plan tile from the orders menu and all my... Oh, really? Thank you very much, Stevie Rect. And Super Pug. Plan tile from the orders menu. Plan tile from the orders menu? Oh, that might be useful for that. Indeed. Yeah, I guess the one reason why I didn't really do that would be good for a fast trick, but my tiled zone is just like so ugly looking and bizarre. Just so that I could path my way to all of the crops. Did we manage to save much rice from that massive attack? Okay, good. We are fine with that. All right, let's go ahead and bring the rice indoors. I know rice isn't really the main thing we're worried about right now, but we don't want our rice going bad. If we clear all and we just say rice. I might even let's just make this a general stockpile for everything. Allow all, except for... no human... I mean, I'll have better control of it as we go. That's fine. Allow all. Ooh. Limit of 200 selected entities in the game, though, so this won't last. Oh, that method. Indeed. So what are the main things? Okay, let's just think about, like, survival stuff. Survival. Also, let me just go turn on the hammer icon. He has had his recreation source destroyed. Ooh, a meal. A vegetarian meal, of all things. Although that will actually make him sick. But, I mean, we don't really have any viable alternatives, so he's just going to have to get sick. I'll say your character does spend a good amount of time just being sick in this playthrough. It is very sad and bad. I think the next thing that we're going to go ahead and do... It was actually a great idea, was just get the research bench ready. I would like to get a little bit more trap action going. We just don't really have any mineable steel around here, but this entire structure is made of steel. And I like steel as a building material. I mean, I don't really like it as a building material. I don't like it as a building material. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and, let's say, deconstruct. I could probably get a little bit more experience out of it, but I think I'm just going to not care and just save that for the research bench, because the research bench is just basically free experience. That's the main go-to in this strategy. So I've got another 17 tiles I can unlock here to bring us up to 190. So I'm going to go ahead and unlock them. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right, that gives him plenty of room for tiles. And great, some of the berry bushes are also getting better, which I don't believe he can get food. Can he get food poisoning from those?
OMG, you've been doing this for 29 months. Is it time to order a pizza, since we have 20 viewers?
I probably should order a pizza flag. So that's a reference from like 5 years ago. I had a stream once where I just ate macaroni in front of like the... This is back when I used to, use myself in the streams back in like 2019. I just had like a sad stream where I just ate macaroni, and I was like, that was some bomb macaroni. It was great macaroni, but maybe we'll do it again. I had like all these other promises written down. Actually, it was just me and Flak Magnet back then. Just me and you. Well, we had about 20 other people, too, in that stream, didn't we? Man. Thank you for the 29 months, man. Man, we go way back. If a tile is placed over top your unlocked tile spaces, outlining with the remove plan. Oh. I see what you're saying. So if I were to do this... Ooh, that's kind of useful. Ooh. Thank you. I did not know that, Stevie Rect. Okay, so this is a way easier way of seeing it. So it looks like I was off count by one tile. See that? How when you outline over it, it shows 192. So that shows that I've unlocked 192. Subtract 1 since of the tile we came in on. So I've actually unlocked 191 now. Ooh, thank you, Stevie Rect. That is a very useful, helpful hint. I can now use that. Knowledge. Right, how much XP do I have now? 203. 203. So now I will go... Expand. 2... 3, 4, 5, 6, excuse me, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so that's 193. Actually, I'm up to 194 because I think I miscounted by one. Cool. All right, so now that is enough for just a lot of steel. That will get us to a research bench. Ooh, very, very nice. I could just make it of steel if I wanted to. Let's do wood, because I'm just going to have more wood in general. Yeah, I mean, we'll need the steel for other stuff. I will build it outside, where it belongs. Belongs in the trash. Also, Die Guy, thank you very much for gifting the sub to Stevie Rect. And also, thank you very much for this helpful tint, Stevie Rect. You're welcome. Thank you very much. Hope you've been enjoying the videos and streams. That is a very helpful way of doing this. Look at that. 204. Well, 203. Cool. All right. Although equally helpful, the pen and paper method was... I like just enjoyed the pen and paper method. Yeah, ha ha ha. Okay, I think we can have you... Well, you are prioritizing your deconstruction first and foremost, as you should, Generally speaking, that is a more urgent task, but I'm going to go ahead and have you... Ooh, what am I going to have you do? He doesn't really have any urgent needs anymore. I've like kind of ascended in this playthrough already. Let's go ahead and have him just mine, because I would like to hollow out more of my house. My hollow house. Oh god, he's throwing up everywhere already. Right, he's now at 216, so I can unlock the rest for that area where I wanted him to handle that. 1, 2, 3... That puts me at 206. Great. And now I just want to start to fill in this area because it's getting to be a lot to... 207, 208, 209, 210, 211, 212, 213, 214, 215, 216. Okay. So that's 216 tiles. The thing that's going to be funny is he's going to start to like make weird routes around all of the stuff that he's doing, because I've allowed him to walk only in these areas. So now we want to work on his general efficiency and just making these areas easier and faster to walk around in. Like, he had to make all these weird routes around everything, you see. Let me just turn off the roof overlay there now. I needed it so that I could see if he was digging under mountain, which is he. He's not digging under mountain yet. I don't want to anger any infestations, potentially. He's on a minor break risk right now because he is hungry... And sweat. I mean, I would be on a minor break risk too if I were the way he is. It is what it is. Ritual opportunity soon. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, dance party on the 11th of April, May. 9 hours before opportunity arises. I wasn't supposed to have ideology on, but he might have his own dance party for fun, I guess. All right, yeah, okay. Whoops, you don't need to eat right now. Never mind. You might... Okay, I'll let you do it for the cooking experience. I mean, you're never really going to get there, but... Not to be, like, discouraging to him. But, yeah, he's just never going to get the amount of cooking experience I need him to, so he's just going to be perpetually ill for the first, like... I don't know, couple of months. There will be death, indeed. Just bought Rimworld today. Any tips for someone brand new? Just mess up a bunch of colonies. Then maybe watch, like... I'm trying to think of who I would watch. I learned a lot from watching Pete Complete. He's very good for, like, if you're just learning the game. I've just learned a lot of stuff I wouldn't have known, and he plays the game in very uncommon ways. There's a lot of good YouTubers on it. Man, look at that. Look at all that vomit. Well, we do need him to get the food into himself, even though that it's not good food. Good job getting all of your garbage food down your throat. Who's it? Everyone's favorite camper. I don't know how to be encouraging without being, like, creepy. Hey, you did a great job. Here's looking at you, kid. God. What is that out of? Casablanca? Here's looking at you. God, now I'm blanking. I'm blanking. I learned it by watching me. I feel like I wouldn't have learned although I am myself. I don't feel like I'm very good at teaching video games. But thank you. Glad it helped with something. Okay, let's get these poplar trees down. Let's get the research going, because we've got to would anything actually be useful to us? I think potentially a battery could be useful. We do have electricity. Yeah, let's get some battery research going, babe. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Nice. All right, let's just expand this zone. I'm just not going to be too picky. Let's just say put everything down in here in your one miserable bedroom. Other things that we could potentially do would be to take up the slate flagstone, I think. If we had flagstone, could we take that up and put it in here? Maybe that way we get all of the crap off of the ground. I mean, it might just look a little bit more, finished if we were to do it. What is this over here? Rough sandstone. Cool, so we could polish that. I'm just trying to get all the dirt off of the floor. The one advantage of dirt is that it can't get dirty, but it is dirt, which is the disadvantage. You know what I mean? Like, this is a whole school of thought. All right, we will take up this slate floor off of the floor. There's something honestly magical in Rimworld when you get all of the slate off of the floor. Also, slate flagstone. Whoops, I just had him take all of that flagstone off of the ground, and I just realized that flagstone is a horrible building material. Why did I do that? Just remove the floor anyway. And I'm just going to cancel the whole order. You know what I'm going to do instead? Just because it's pretty fast, and I think it looks pretty good, and it's pretty cheap, is just steel. Steel on the ground, because I have no interior decoration taste. And I think, honestly, I do think it looks good. I think it looks good. I do believe it. All right, are you coming back from your stupid malnutrition? Or from your stupid food poisoning? No, he's just a miserable human being. The only condition that I, restart the game for is if a single colonist gets sick, just because it slows down the game and makes it boring. Is water wet? That is a question, and there is not an answer. I'm sorry. Flagstone doesn't give you a bit. Yeah, flagstone is kind of useless. I mean, it's just there. Does it have any beauty? It doesn't really have anything. Flagstone is just such a nothing material. I'm okay with paved tile because it's neutral in appearance, and it's okay. I would rather have steel tiles, but, it's better than nothing. And also for right now, it kind of looks cool, with the squares. I think it fits with the Rimworld theme. I like the appearance of it. Personally. personally, I enjoy it. I think it's the best building material, actually. All right, cool. So his house looks not completely horrible anymore. We are now going to mine deeper under the mountain. We will go anywhere there is a rock roof. You can actually remove rock roofs. I did not know that for so long. I don't know why I didn't. I mean, I'm going to leave them up there anyway, just because the roofs will be useful for some reason. You're going to need another spike trap, though. He's missing the 45 wood. He's got a lot of work cut out for him now. I'm thinking we go ahead and just shrink this planting area, because this was just for his construction grinding. We don't really want him to be harvesting that much of this. Well, we'll harvest the last of this stuff. H. That's fine. You can harvest the last of whatever's down there, but we just simply don't need that much more of it. We do need him to be planting wherever the soil is fertile. So we will just limit it to here. Let's go ahead and combine these two zones, actually. What am I doing? Expand that zone over there and there. And then we will just get rid of that zone and expand this up here. Yeah, we just want to get the most fertile soil so that he can, you know, harvest that. It looks like my house is slightly built over the fertile soil, but whatever. You know, again, it is what it is. Other things that are probably adding up are like his home area. We haven't taken a look at his home area at all. Oh, and I haven't unlocked any tiles. Now, see, that's the point of this playthrough, is to stop having to think about the tiles. Like, you start off with a limitation like that. Oh my god, we had 216, now we have 275. We have 59 tiles to unlock. That is amazing. Woo, yay us. I will go ahead and unlock 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And then that brings us up to 235. How many did we have again? 275. Okay, so we can unlock another 40. I think I'm just going to go ahead and fill in all of these gaps where he's not able to walk, just so that he's a little bit more efficient here. I think this area just looks straight up ugly, so I want it to, you know, not look that way anymore. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 25, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, so yeah, I mean, you still can't even unlock it all with all of that. So, but that's 275 tiles. I'm going to zoom out again just so you can see what that looks like, because it's really not that big. Like, all that is 275 tiles. I'm not sure how big the entire map is. I believe we're on a large slice right here. I want to say it's like... Doesn't even remember how many it is. If I could figure out how many it was wide and tall. I want to say it's 300 by 300, so what is that, 90,000 tiles? If it is, then that, yeah, 90,000. 2,000, it's at least 10. Definitely at least 10 tiles are there, indeed. Wow, what an amazing observation. Who could have estimated the number of gumballs in the jar? Thank you, Drum Maestro. That actually made my day, believe it or not. It was a pretty terrible day, but then it was going one way and you turned it around. And I'm going to clap once for you. I appreciate you. Oh no, the wood has fallen onto the outside of the unlocked area. Okay, I'm going to watch as I make history by going outside of the unlocked area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Cool. All right, so he has tons of work to do in here. He's going to be a busy bee for the next few weeks. Oh, yeah, he got food poisoning again. So it's just like massive food poisoning we're dealing with for the first few weeks. Okay, but we're being raided by the toxoid blighters. Probably just, again, one guy. What happened to? Is he going to attack in a while? He's attacking immediately. Okay, so it's a guy in an orange cowboy hat. How threatening. How uncouth. How unsavory. He is very good, though. And he's a misogynist. Incapable of caring and social. Oh no, a 57-year-old misogynist is attacking us again. Do I even run? Am I afraid? I'm gonna go stand in the doorway for a minute. Is it indeed 90k tiles? Thank you. 300 by 300. Alright, so I'm gonna go here. There is a tricky thing with the Raider AI pathfinding. Doesn't look like I'm really low on anything. What I need him to do, though, is come over here. He's so slow. Why is he so slow? He has a wooden foot. And he got a gunshot in the other foot. And he also has a bad back. This guy is not in great shape. It's too bad I can't, like, you know, that it can't come to blows with him. Will he come in this way? Hang on a second. Oh, dang. Why did you do that? You dingus. No, I'm standing right here. Come to me. Come to me. Can't you see me? No! Do not set my crops on fire. Unacceptable. I'm right here. La 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 la. I'm right here. Do not set that on fire. Okay, cool. Don't do that. Stop. Why? Okay, I had great luck with the... I guess he's just... Wow, really? Oh, it's the food poisoning that took me down. Let's go see what happens. Let's go see what happens. Oh no! Oh no, not right when he set my farm on fire! No, Jesus. Oh, I might get rescued by a man in black. Oh my god. Why would he do that? I think I will get up, though, because he will recover. I'm not bleeding. I think it was literally the food poisoning that took me down. What a horrible time for food poisoning to take me down. Yeah, see, I'm throwing up on the ground. Oh, jeez, Louise. Nah, I mean, if I don't burn to death, I'll just, maybe the fire will wake me back up. I don't know, let's go find out. This would be an interesting experiment. I mean, the rain should... Yeah, the rain kicked in. Wow, the rain has saved me 2 out of 2 times. This is incredible. I can't believe my luck. He's fine! Look, he's totally fine. Okay, good. Go ahead and smoke that joint so that you don't hate life so much. Good. Don't catch fire either. Oh, God. He couldn't even get the whole... Oh, it's because he got stoned. He's fine. Totally fine. I shouldn't have done that also. Fortunately, the rain will save me. How did I get this lucky today? How did I get this lucky? You know, as long as my man is happy. He might die of being stoned. I mean, he is getting hungrier. Let's go ahead and see. I mean, at least he's enjoying it. He is recovering from being punched. The food poisoning is now major, but, you know, time's got to go by anyway. Yeah, Creedence Clearwater Revival. Have you ever seen the rain? Who will stop the rain? Starts playing. Wow, I should not have done that. Did not think that would happen. Okay, so he's totally fine now. He's not as stoned as he was a second ago. I thought that would lead him to, like, feel great, but sadly, it didn't work the way I intended it to. Don't even worry about patching yourself up. Just eat that meal. Another one of your crappy meals. And fortunately, we have a Psychic Soothe. Which we haven't really had any good events happen to us yet if he doesn't faint and die. Major food poisoning. That's light work. I live in a state of constant diarrhea. I live in the state of Florida, sir. He did burn down all of our crops, so that wasn't really doing us any favors, but I think we'll be okay. Where is his body? Oh, it's in among my things. All right, it's too bad you can't burn the body. It seems like you should be able to, right? Oh my gosh, you're right. I just said among us. Look at me go. All right, we will say no human corpses. No human corpses allowed at the house. You know my rule. I think I'm just going to put a back door in here. I mean, it would be kind of... No, it would be too crazy to have I don't have room for a human corpse area yet. Crazy talk. I guess he doesn't come up here very often, though. Okay, let's create like a small area right up here for human corpses. Whee! Hooray! Put that one away. Do not consume... Okay, yeah. How many experiences do you have? After the most amazing string of luck I've ever had in my entire life now, I have 27 tiles to unlock to get me to 302. 9, 10, 15... Cool. Hey. 16, 17, 18, 24, 25, 26, 27. Cool. All right, now I have 302 tiles unlocked. And I recovered miraculously. I think I deserved that. Yeah, that was tricky because he punched me. I'm trying to figure out where he even punched me, because I was standing right there, but he was falling into the spike trap. I guess he must have missed me with the knife. I'm like, why didn't I get stabbed? Because if he had gotten stabbed, that would have been way worse, because he was just knocked out from being sick and stoned for the next few hours. But instead, it was a fun surprise. Unexpected, but welcome. We should probably not make the house's walls of wood, though, because I depended on the rain in order to, well, live there. We could probably make it out of granite, but then I will think that it looks bad. I might just have to do that. Okay, bring the, yeah, you want that out of your house. Oh, we'll also have to rebuild a spike trap pretty fast. Okay, that's more than enough rice, man. Yes, indeed, unlocking a tile every 100 XP. It is a unique and interesting challenge, but I think it's more or less won once you get a research bench, which I was about to do before that horrible man came and attacked me. And now I'm just living here in my sad cavern again. Oh well. So long, normal life. Let me see other stuff that I could do. So I've got a lot of sandstone over here as well. I'm being raided again. Jeez. Hang on a second. Are these people attacking me right now? Okay, they will prepare for a while and then attack. Okay, we have plenty of time then. Yeah. What do I need? I have granite blocks. What other building materials do we even have? I'm just surprised at the frequency of these raids. That was quite a lot. Okay, I will then... Hang on a second. Tileman, get out of here. Stop doing this. Chop down this tree, and then... Maybe you can use that in the next thing. I'm sure I have a little bit more tileage unlocked. Okay, so I can unlock another 31 tiles here. Jeez, he's really unlocking them fast now. 1... I guess 2... 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12. What am I even going for, though? 17, unlock that. 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Cool. Okay, so that brings me to 333 tiles unlocked. I'm going to try to take down this tree and then kill this man before the night is over. I will find him, and I will kill him. Could possibly make it out of steel, but if I can avoid that, I would prefer to. Let's go ahead and also just Just get up this stump, dude. Come on, get the stump. Can you bring this over here? Missing 45 wood. Okay, he's trying to... Don't even refuel the campfire. In fact, deconstruct, get rid of the campfire. Only because there's just no time left to be had. Okay, chop down this tree. I know it's not a very big tree, but at least it'll go down fast. You know, go for this wooden spike trap instead. No, still missing 45 wood. Okay, there's 41. No, you do have 45 wood. You do. You do. But where's the last tile for it? Oh, yeah, there's totally one right there. Oh, come on, dude. Haul that wood. Okay, fine. Hauling the wood to the spike trap. Okay, cool. At least he made one of them, though. Great. All right, and if we can get... Please get one more thing of wood before your life ends. It's such a horrible life. Oh, my God. Who would want to live this life? Also, where is this person? They're going to come and attack me in a minute, right? Oh, no, wait. Are they even able to? They have to go all the way around there. This person's going to have a really hard time getting to me in the first place. Okay, I think you have enough time to take down another tree, but also let's just stop work on this research bench over here. Let's put it on the inside, too. This is really not a good, like, life in general. I mean, you know, the one that I'm having, but also this guy's life. I would like one more trap there, too. And maybe I'll grab the knife as well. So let me just go ahead and see. Good, he has enough for one more, just because that one I don't trust. That'll be plenty of time for him to construct this, and it's day. Great, great, great. Do not fail at this task, sir. Do not fail at this task. Cool, he got construction level 5. Okay, do not die. Equip the knife, because it's better than nothing, right? Okay, baby steps, baby steps. Good. He's starting to take better care of his crops. We have a little bit of time for you to handle that. I probably should have the crops behind something. Look, Raider, go get the rice. Go get the rice, Raider. I'm not going to step over this spike trap because in general I die that way. Okay, again, this Raider is like not gone for me. I guess if they encounter my stuff before they come to the base, then they are just like, okay, gonna go try to find another way. Hang on a second. What is your level of combat prowess? I really don't want to risk my life at all. You're really not very good at melee, but I want to wait until you're just in horrible, horrible shape before I try to fight you. Like, you need to be on your last limb. Alright, we'll see if you can beat out the fires. Yeah, that's the one tricky part about this, is there's hardly any way for him to get melee experience, and it is very valuable. But that's, again, just unfortunately the way it is. Alright, cool. He did actually manage to beat out the fires. That was a legit defense, though, from this raid. And yet another smoke leaf joint. Wow, amazing. Eat the raiders. Yeah, the cannibalism on this playthrough would have been pretty OP, as usual. Except for the time that one of my... Well, cannibals don't like to be in colonists... Well, other colonists' business. Like the one time that one of my colonists, who was a cannibal, ate out someone else's eye. That was crazy. Like, totally unexpected. I think he, like, pushed him slightly, and he bit his eye out. It was honestly uncalled for, but, hang on a second. I think I just slightly adjusted the screen. Whoops. Sorry about that. 1920 by 1080. Does that look better? Sorry about that. Sometimes if I slightly readjust the window, like, the game will totally change. Yeah, Giga Chad Orange. RIP. Actually, no, he did survive through the end of the colony. Yeah, he lived long and prospered. That was a wild... Probably like my most infamous Rimworld... Unintentionally, just a guy named Orange. Yeah, he had like a King Lear moment in the middle of the whole thing. It was wild. So that was actually like a rather interesting colony story, though, because the way that the game's storytellers work, they just kept sending me, like, yeah, more and more people. Like, one solo psychopath colonist is super OP, because the storyteller just keeps sending you more people. Like, oh yeah, you probably want at least 3 people in your colony. Yeah, no, I'll just eat them. So you can be super picky about your colonists. And he would just wait for people to freeze to death in the Arctic. It was like the craziest colony I've ever had. Very, very interesting, just to understand the game's mechanics. I felt really good at the game by the time I was done with that, because it was not... That wasn't an easy colony, either. It's also just I think I played that in the actual winter, too. Which kind of made it fun. A very, very fun playthrough. I kind of want to go back and do it again. I think it's been enough years now. I don't really feel like my story style is the same anymore. I've had a few challenges like that where I'm just thinking of going back and just redoing it, because I'm like, that was a fun challenge. It's like classic. Or putting like a slight twist on it or something like that. Yeah, maybe. Better answer the question. What was the question? No idea. What kind of interview is this? All right, good. He's getting enough time to... Ooh, cool. So now he has time to research, maybe, in the end. I mean, he won't really have time to research, but generally life is good. I think the next thing that I should probably do in order to preserve life and living would be... I'm saying, well, we could make the rest of the place out of stone, but also let's just go ahead and get... And this is not such a very cash money idea, but it is helpful. If we get a stonecutter's bench over here, we're going to be able to make a lot more fireproof terrain, and honestly, I would like to be able to get my crops defended in here as well, just to create some kind of shelter for those. Yeah, and these walls aren't going to do it. I may need to go down, though, because there's more, like, machine parts and steel down here. Yeah, there's a ton of steel down in that section. So, yeah, if we were to do, like, a stone cutting bench there, and we tell him to dump stone chunks over here, we'll make this, like, preferred for all kinds of chunks. We'll tell him that he can haul things over. And now I like this because we can actually get in a good amount of gaming before we unlock the tiles. So now I'm at 333, and I have to go up to 384 tiles. So I've got 51 tiles to unlock. So that means that we could either, keep building out this area right here, or we could do a long chain to let him go down to the steel or something like that. Yeah, I mean, he's taking pretty good care of the area that he's living in, though. So, I mean, in that, I take some comfort. Let's go ahead and do... First off, we'll just unlock this area itself. 5, 6, 18, 22, 26. All right, and then we want to start to go down to some steel. So we've got another 25 tiles. So let's just go all the way down here. And that's 51 tiles. So that puts us at 384 tiles unlocked. I'm just going to zoom out on that again to show it. So that looks like this. Ooh. It's crazy how you can get such a long line down like this. I think I'm going to just straighten out this path to make his life a little bit easier. I guess I could have done this a little bit faster if I had gone diagonally. Because now he's going to have to go all the way this way and then back up. But, whatever. What is he doing now? Relaxing socially. All right, very well, fine. Why aren't you doing any research? Shouldn't you be researching? Is he not assigned to it? Yeah, he is. It's funny, though. Cleaning is usually just about the last thing that happens before research, though. Research is happening now. Look at how quickly. 3 tiles, 4 tiles, 5 tiles, 6 tiles, 7 tiles, 8, 9. Nice. Okay, cool. He's now at intellectual level 1. Does he start to gain experience faster too? Does he? I still need wood. Wow, we have enough steel. Okay, we're actually fine on steel. Never mind. I feel like we would have needed it for something. Now I can pretty much just start to unlock the areas of trees. So I've got another... God, I've got like another 25 tiles to unlock already. So let's go ahead and do... What is the nearest area with a lot of trees? I think we unlock up here first. That's super close. 10... 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Cool. And now I think that we can chop all of these. Ooh, hooray. Okay, cool. And then when he wakes up, he'll be able to start cutting stone chunks. And then that's going to let him wall in his compound. The one thing about the base, you can't really make it nice, but it's a very compact base, you gotta admit. It looks cozy. It looks like... I mean, it doesn't really look like a nice place to live, but it's a place to live. Cleaning his dirt. There you go off again, cleaning your dirt. How dare you, son? Go into your room and clean your dirt. Oh, trees downed. I kind of wish that there were a button in the new Rimworld to, like... Ooh! To have them automatically get the stumps out, too, because I figure it's good wood, right? There's probably a mod for that I just don't know about, right? I will just do ingredient radius, like, right nearby, so they just get everything out of that pile. Do forever and everything nearby. Cool, cool. We could probably make this into his own little workshop as well, right? Like, if we just put a stockpile zone here and we just said, yeah, just put materials in here. So if now we just said storage, like, no food, but manufactured and raw resources. And we'll make that preferred for that, so that he starts to take stuff out of his room. I was going to say womb. Womb. What is this all? Sandstone. Nice, sandstone is very easily workable as a material, so we can go ahead and do... Yeah, we'll make him like his own little sandstone workshop. I'm going to seal this in pretty hard to start. I think we go 30... 50, and then 15, so that should be plenty for there. 424, wow, really nice. Okay, now I honestly lost count, and I don't think I did it right the last time, so now I am going to use that method to count up my tiles. So if I clear these out, how many tiles is this? So I've unlocked 424 tiles now. So how many does that mean that I have to unlock? I have 7 more I can unlock, so I want to make sure that I get the other areas that I can construct the rest of this wall. And then I think let's just put a door from his bedroom leading to this. Yeah, so that he could go out and work on the walls in the morning. We build one of those over there. And we put in another wood door over here. Yeah, then this is its own little secret area where he can work. Ah, that's kind of nice. It's safe from raiders. I like that. Let's also put this over on the inside, just so that he, like, so that raiders don't get distracted with it. So that they'll come straight for me. I think I might need to move my fields somewhere. This will be... probably a second line of defense, ultimately. It's going to be, like, several enclosed areas. 436. So I have another 12 tiles I can unlock right now. I'm not going to lie, when I was doing this on my own, it's a lot of counting. But, I mean, it is still fun. Like, it's good counting. It's good practice at counting. There we go. Now that's 436. Ah, that moment in Rimworld when you start to feel safe and like there's an indoors versus an outdoors. I love that moment. And it's like, ooh, it's all cozy here in our compound, and you know, we can get a lot of stuff done safe behind closed doors. I love that feeling. I do want you to construct this right now, just in case if you get raided. There we go. All right. And then maybe bring that... that's still outside the unlocked area. I can unlock another 9. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. So that's 445 tiles. I want to say that by the time I had finished this... Because I did the whole challenge of... Like, I've seen this through. I think I got up to about 1,500 tiles unlocked. It doesn't change too much. You start to get a couple more specialized zones. I want to say that I had power going by the end of it, too. I think I had a battery as well. Indoor horseshoes. Actually, I will keep this just so that he gets the indoor bonus to that. Let's go ahead and build a torch as well. Just because I want him to be able to see when he's working. Nice. And then I think that for the last major task here, I don't love the look of this, but I'm going to go ahead and replace all this wood with sandstone. Even these doors I may replace with sandstone. Actually, those will be more expensive. I'll do those later on. Just because I don't want fires spreading onto him like they almost did before. Yeah, that would be bad. Don't let the wall fall down. Don't let the wall fall down. Whoops, that was not the right area for that one. Cool, that's what I meant to do. Nice. Alright, that's about it. Oh yeah, also these two are made of wood still. Let's go ahead and rebuild those. Debuild and rebuild. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and cut those other stone chunks. How many more experience do we have? 471 tiles. Man, he's going fast now. I've got another 27 tiles I can unlock. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait, he doesn't have sandstone blocks? Oh, those are granite. Okay, well, whatever. I will just, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... 13, 14, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So see, the area is starting to fill in that he can walk in now. He has a lot more space than he did before. Don't work on that. Haul that. Cut. Good. So I think that puts me at about 472. Ooh, nice. I guess the last major task I still have to complete is to just separate out the kitchen from everything else. I may not be able to get a refrigerator going right away, but I mean, I've gotten him away from these corpses and stuff. Is he still going to get that debuff? He made it through the worst of the worst. Oh, is he starving? He may be starving. He's a little hungry. Hey, you're a little hungry. Stop complaining. Oh no, he ate the rice. Whatever. Well, it wasn't much. It wasn't much worse than the meals that he was actually cooking for himself. Be funny if you could store food in a hot area also to preserve it. Oh, like a hot plate? Sure. I've never seen the extensive results of hot storing of food. I don't think that would that work. I mean, it does kind of keep it nice. If it didn't burn. I don't think I've ever seen that. We did have... Well, I used to be a food runner at a restaurant. That was my job when I was 20. And I would usually be very hot by the end of the shift because I would stand underneath the, like, food heating thing just for the entire night. So no one was hotter or sweatier in the restaurant than I. Sorry, it's actually than whom. See what I did there? Oh, God. Other little quality of life improvements I could do now. I love this part of the game. When you start to separate things out and... Ah! Ah! It is taking him a little while to move between these, though. I guess I will leave these doors open. The next thing that we could really consider just to get his experience up fast... So I see a lot of wild boar over here. I think... This could be famous last words right here, so I might extend out the trap hallway. But it does seem like a good opportunity to do some hunting, just because hunting gives him so much experience so fast. And it'd also be nice to actually participate in combat in some meaningful way, too. Let's go ahead and build a crafting spot. I think, or we could even build we could build a tailor bench if we wanted to. I think crafting spot is good for just sort of the crude and rudimentary items that he'll be building. But I'm thinking that maybe even tree sowing wouldn't be a bad technology for him to research. Batteries, useful, but... Ooh, an ancient fence. I guess I'll have him deconstruct those if he ever manages to get to them. 500 tile for 503 tiles. That gives me another 31 to unlock. So now I'm here. Where do you think we should expand? I mean, I could go south. I could get to that steel. That seems like it would be useful in the long run. I could get some of this stuff. There's also some... Oh, there's tons of steel in this ruin, too. I'm counting on my fingers. Oh, God. I've made it all this way through finger counting. I think we'll definitely want more wood just as a useful resource to have lying around. So let's do 1, 2, 6, 7, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Because that brings me up to 508 tiles unlocked. I'm just going to do it if I'm at like 507. Yeah, I already made it. 508, and I have a visitor. Okay, Jace has brought a few items to trade. He also has on him a poor short bow. How is he in combat? Not very good. This may be an opportunity. I feel like I could cause chaos here. Now, how is his health? He has... Yeah, he does have good health, unfortunately. I thought I would get a free bow out of this. Honestly, making a few enemies with tribals might not be bad, because that's like a source of experience. Nah, I'm gonna leave him be. Live your life. Live your life out now. For now, Jace. For now. Alright, nice. Like a nice stockpile of wood and other manufacturing resources here. Let's go ahead and build our own... I guess we could build a club. We're probably going to want to make like 10 clubs just for the experience. Check trade for social... Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Ooh, hang on a second. Yeah, how much experience is that? Yeah, from 0 XP to what? So just for opening up experience, trade with him, what do we get? We didn't get any social, but do we get any social experience for... Do we get social experience for trade? We could sell a knife to him for 32 cents. I like how Rimworld has the currency in the form of dollars. Like Jerome Powell and the Federal Reserve somehow managed to exert control over, you know, the monetary policy of the universe. That's insane. That is wild. Bros Band. Hey, thank you very much for the very kind words. Hope you're having a good day, too. Thank you. I am doing pretty well. How are you? Look at all of these sad wooden clubs. How much crafting experience has he got, though? All right, crafting around 500. I may need to make more than 500 of these things, though. Or a 10. 500. God, that would be horrible. Crafting spot. Bills, how do we make a short bow? Or what do we need? We need crafting level 2. So I believe, what are we at? We need 1,000 for crafting level 1? Never, barely heard of it. Barely even heard of a club. Ooh, a transport pod crash. Paris. I thought her name was Pains. Oh, his. Jack Paris. Jealous, kind, and delicate. That sounds like a horrible combination. Well, I'm never going to get to you over there, so goodbye. Cargo pods, which I probably won't get to. I guess the one thing is that... Wait, crafting 2. Oh, he's now at craft... Oh, he was at crafting level 0 before. My bad. Whoops. Forgot about that. I'm going to need to make another, like, 15 clubs. I need a lot more wood than this. Fen82. Also, thank you very much for the prime. With the 12 months. Thank you, Fen. Social grows on trade proportionate to wealth exchange. Oh, that is kind of interesting. Unfortunately, I can't really trade anything right now. They don't want just 100 wooden clubs. If I did, I would. But I can't, so I won't. And then I am sad. So what should I think this was the point in my own playthrough where I was just sort of like, meh, stuff is happening. There's not really anything urgent anymore. Let me close this just because I know myself. I know it makes it slightly less efficient, but I know I'm going to make a mistake if I let that happen. There we go. I'll forget about it and someone will die. Quest available. Can't go on a quest because I have to stay at home. I will build another sandstone wall. It's kind of nice, though, not having to think so much about which tiles I've unlocked, though, but now, like, ooh, what adventure will I go on next? And then I'll unlock 100 tiles toward that. I'm going to need another place to put these clubs where they'll just deteriorate. I will put a stockpile zone near all the dead bodies. Or we will just say, you know what? Expand this zone, and the other thing that we'll have over there will be important priority for clubs. Just let them rot. Let them rot out in the wild. Bring over all of the clubs. I mean, I know he's going to be disappointed at seeing all the dead bodies, but he has an iron will, so he should be, for the most part, okay. Observed rotting corpse 9. Whatever. Doing it for the bow. I'm in it for the bow. He needs another 1,000 experience. He's going to need to make like another 10 or 15 clubs. So now he's got 545. So now I can unlock another 27. 27 tiles is what I've got to unlock now. 27 tiles. So for my zones... Oh, ooh, thank you. Ooh, thank you very much, Sentient Cook. That came out of nowhere. Oh my god. Thank you very much. 10, 20, 24, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Cool. I'm just trying to fill in the gaps now. He can basically live his normal life at home as if he weren't restricted to the tiles. The one nice part about, though, is that... Oh, God, why did you get in my trap, idiot? I hate you. Sorry. Couldn't stand that. Again, we're not really taking on any other colonists. This is a solo mission, so sad boy. Nope, can't do it. Wait, why are you on a minor break risk? What are your needs? Oh, why am I not thinking of eating without a table? And it is 92 degrees. Okay, hang on a second. Deconstruct, then we'll put in a passive cooler. Although I am now... I'm starting to feel like this is more like normal Rimworld at this point, but, you know, I'll take it through. Let's see if we can get to power. I feel like that's a decent goal for this playthrough. You know, like power. Yeah, getting to power. Ooh, more traders, too. Maybe they'll want one of our useless clubs, do you think? 4. 10. I think we have about 10, right? 10 that we can unlock. That puts me at 555. At 552. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Close enough. Okay. I did it for the story. Minor break risk on Tileman. Well, why are you about to break again? It's really the observing the rotting corpses, eating the raw food. Oh yeah, okay, now he doesn't have a campfire though. Can I get you an electric stove anytime soon? It would be nice to get him some type of... Or even a fueled stove. Even a fueled stove. He does need steel. He could use some of that. I think for right now, we keep the campfire going for just a little bit longer. We'll keep it outside instead of in his bedroom just because it's super hot. Okay, it is cooling down, though. He's not going to be so overheated in a minute. He's still got the food. He's going to survive. Yeah, eating... Oh, the eating without a table causes you to just straight up die mod. One of the better mods out there, to be fair. That is a pretty... I like that idea. Oh my god. Dining chair. I will give him... Does he have 4 construction? He's got to by now, right? Yeah, 5 construction, so he can get... It's a slightly finer chair, so it is a finer chair. Enjoying the finer things in life again. Let's go ahead and see, though, if this trader has anything worth outside of my... I'm not allowed to talk to you. There we go. I doubt he'll have any basic items, but... Pemmican... Yeah, I don't have anything to trade to him, so unfortunately I can't do that. 10 soon, 22. Thank you very much for the prime. Appreciate you. Thank you. Genetics mod that adds a table resistance genes. It's expensive. Did anyone get like kind of a funky beat when he chops the tree? Like, doom, 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 doom. Like it feels slightly syncopated or something. Like he's moving to the beat. I always kind of thought that. Like, kind of thought do you think Tynan did the sound effects in Rimworld? Like he was just in his Canadian house, like with a bongo or something like that? Doom, doom, doom. Why do I think about Tynan so much? I don't know why. They're like invasive thoughts. I think because I've essentially played Rimworld like for a living in some respects, and they are intrusive thoughts, and I'm okay with them though. I'm like totally fine with them because everything just feels kind of goofier when I imagine him doing it. Which would probably be a pretty weird thing to discuss. I feel like actually, I've never spoken to him before. I missed out on the opportunity when it was the he's like pretty approachable too. When they did what was it? I was gonna say that when they did one of the mod things, they actually sent me a key to it. I was like, you guys didn't even need to send me. I would have gotten it anyway, but yeah, I got an email. Very nice guy. Very nice guy. In addition to being like the greatest game designer of Among Us. Oh my god, there we come again with Among Us. Jeez. 1, 2, 3. So that's 563 tiles. 500. It was slightly, honestly, could have been slut. Could have been sus. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do something diagonal. Watch. How many do I have? Okay, so I've got to 581. I'm going to do some counting. Everyone get ready. 564, 565, 566, 567, 568, 569, 570, 571, 572, 573, 574, 575, 576, 577, 578, 579, 580, 581. Okay, that's 581. I'm just trying to make his life a little bit easier when he, like, is able to access this tile. Ooh, the papers are flying around, and the thoughts are being had of intellectual. Amongst us. Make the new brilliant party game with your friends. Amongst us. How do you start sea ice? I spawned as close as possible to another colony, and my caravan still froze to death. I do believe you need to be close to... It's either 1 or 2 tribes. It's so extremely specific what you need to be in. Like, I basically needed to cherry pick my start so that I had exactly the one, because 99 out of 100 spawns don't work. I think you need to sell most of your... You need to, like... basically start with a whole tribe, and then you sell your whole family, like, to another tribe. Like, you take them all prisoner and you just sell them away. And that's how you have to, like, survive if you want to survive tribal sea ice. But it is possible. It is possible. It's such a specific start. Yeah. I mean, if you love them, how much do you love yourself? What is more urgent here? I think, yeah, him getting the research is nice. God, he's gonna have like another 100 tiles to unlock. Let's give him a nice swath of tile, a nice spread of tiles. That's what my Latin teacher used to say when he would give us an assignment in high school. He would go, "I'm going to give you guys a nice spread of lines for the night." Like, what? We're translating it? We were doing, like, the Aeneid in high school. It was actually kind of sweet to read the Aeneid in Latin. That was kind of... Man, I've had a weird life. Done all kinds of things. It's like a big memory. My name's Kat. Thank you very much for the Prime. Yeah, if you love something, let them go. Oh, why would you put the rice onto the spike trap? It's game over if you... You know... Jeez. It's so peaceful now. Don't get me wrong, I love peaceful Rimworld. Although I feel like I turn into such a geek when I start commentating this game. I'm like, analyze. What was it trying to even do in the first place? I just feel like telling stories. I'm like, I remember a time when I was 5 years old and there was no food left. And we had to eat each other to survive. Unfortunately, I don't have a story like that for this time. That would be a weird story. If it were true. Didn't happen. Let's go ahead to... So we have 645. We're at 581. So I now have 64 tiles to unlock. Did I do that math right? Hang on a second. What's 581 plus... 585. I'm just going to unlock another 64. So that puts me at 645. I'm having to do so much like mental math. This would be a great way to train for like an addition contest. What are you doing? I'm entering an addition contest. I think I'm going to deconstruct all of these. We won't even worry about the experience. Let's just do this. Oh, I could have had that table. Wait, it's a normal granite table. But mine is good. Yeah, I don't need that. Definitely don't need it. And then as for the floor will be removed. 645. Wait, did I unlock 745? No, I'm good. 45 plus 10. 745. Some of you guys are trying to be funny in chat. Don't do that. I'll do the math wrong. You get, like, slower as you get older with mental math. I can't remember what is the age that you peak at being good at mental math. back when I used to teach math, though, I did start to get better at it again because I was doing it more often. Like even when you're 22 or 23, you know, you're not doing arithmetic anymore when you're in like later high school and college. It's like, what is the prove this in math? But yeah, when I started teaching, or when I taught middle school math, I was way better at mental math. Briefly, I could just go super fast to the point I was like, oh god. Oh, wait a second. I am not... Oh, I forgot to give you cooking bills. Hang on a second. Cook simple meal. So you have X. Let's also give him a cook simple meal times 4 just to get it done a little bit faster. We'll just say do it forever. Do it forever. Yeah, that is a valid point. Yeah, because I literally did it on a daily basis. True. Truth. Does he get 4 times the experience for cook? It takes him 4 times as long, so I suppose he's getting 4 times the experience. You get worse when you get... I think you do. I think you get a little bit slower. Like, don't you get a little slower? Well, your reaction time gets worse as you get older. Visual reaction time. Your audio reflection. I can't remember the sound what is the term for... Not visual reaction time. I guess audio reflection time. Auditory? I guess auditory reaction time is faster than your visual reaction time. So if you have a car with really good safety features, it will like beep a few times if you're about to get into an accident. I'm not going to explain how I know that. It's very good. It's a very good safety feature. Oh god. Oh god. But yeah, it's like such a jolt anytime you hear something that is like sound rather than visual. It takes you longer to react visually. That's one of the reasons why I mean shooting games are so like if you've ever played Fortnite or anything where you need to be looking at the screen super fast, if you have a faster monitor, like with a better refresh rate, you will you'll actually see into the future. True story. And you can make predictions on like the stock market and profit. Naturally, that's what you should use it for. Oh, okay. Fibrous mechanite. Oh, actually, fibrous mechanites are totally fine to have. Okay, I will accept this illness. If it were other... This is actually maybe a good way for him to get experience at medical tending. At medical. The sock market. The sock market. I've never heard that before. The sock market. Michelle, that's really funny. I was investing in the sock market, but then the shoe market crashed. Wait, is that what is that, a Simpsons, right? Did you just make that up? The sock market. Arthur joke. Wait, like Arthur the TV show? Oh my god. Such an opportunity at puns. Or like that one time... What is it? The sock brocket. The sock brocket. The sock brocket is falling. I love like those Doge speak mishearings of words. People will go into stonks. I don't know, is this something funny? It's like the good side of the internet. There's so much trash out there, but there's some things that are just so funny. Okay, I'm gonna unlock another 45 tiles. Raid by the Toxoid Blighters again. So we aren't really going to get anything very scary here. Extremely low expectations and darkness. Well, this person brought us the range weapon we were looking for. How is your health? Manipulation. Ooh, you have some kind of upgrade, don't you? Ugh. I don't think I've ever seen this before. This is more or less totally vanilla Rimworld. Elongated fingers for 110% manipulation. I've never actually seen that. What? That exists? Man, this game is so cool. Hang on a second. Stand outside there. This person's probably going to set fire to my crops again, too. Let's see if we can just get them to round the bend, though, before they come over here. I don't want to risk my life for this, but... Okay, you should... Yeah, you are very dead. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is just take your gun, because that's going to finally help me with crafting. Ooh, and I could actually take your clothes, too. Nice. Okay, something. I'm probably just going to let you bleed out there. Not really much more experience. I could... Don't get me started. I'm not going to do anything horrible. I will take away your fingers. Not so long anymore. And I'll attach your fingers to my fingers. Ah. Ooh. Now I have the most elongated fingers. Oh, God. You know, I guess it would be kind of interesting to have in another colonist, because then you'd get twice as much experience. Although I feel like I like the perfectly encapsulated nature of just having one colonist. There's something like just spiritually perfect about it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like it would be outside the spirit of the challenge to have another one. Because then you could just take in a bunch of colonists and make it super easy for yourself. Longer gated. 698. Okay, so now I can unlock another... I'm just going to round it. 55. 700 tiles. Okay, so 55 would give us... See, now I can unlock whole swaths of tiles. 40. 45. 50. 55. Good enough. Cool. Ah, nice. Cool. Ah, and I... who's wearing the long finger clothes now? How do they get that anyway? Is that a biotech thing? I want to say that that's like just a different kind of feature that you can be born with. Scave gunner. I just misread scavenger as scave gunner. Scave gunner. It's a scave gunner. What is wrong with me? Oh my god. Watch out, guys. A very rare scave gunner. Oh man. Definitely haul that body back. Con XP tab. Okay, now I want to go ahead and just do a little bit of hunting. I think it's a decent time to do it at night. Hey, Jambo. Thank you very much for the 14 months. Appreciate you. Thank you. Scavenger gunner. Yep. It is what it is. Ooh, fueled stove now. I think we could do as fueled stove. You know, I kind of find myself liking this playthrough. The one really nice thing about this is that, you know, they get so caught up in other tasks all over the map when you just leave them to their own devices. But in this type of playthrough, when he has, you know, one particular allowed area, it's nice because he just focuses on taking really good care of it. And then, you know, like, letting everything else kind of go to the wind. But that's all right because it's just more pleasurable, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I can unlock another 22 tiles. Let's just get the rest of this area cleared up. So that's 6, 7, 8. All right, I guess that's it for clearing up that area. 9, 10, just to give him a path. All right. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Cool. All right, so that's 722. All right, my goal here is to get him over to this steel, and then he can mine out this steel and then go down and mine out the, Grenlin pod. Still too far away, sadly. Oh, actually, that's not that far. I feel like it'd be kind of in the spirit of the challenge to get a Grenlin pod out. Although it requires so much maintenance. I don't even like Grenlin pods at all in the first place. They just require so much you know, like pruning and maintenance just to get them to, you know, like be themselves. Frankly, they're kind of annoying. I felt like that they deserved a buff. I would be happy to go in with them with a mod. It's not really what I was expecting. Ooh, his secret zone. Secret zone. I'm now getting kind of lazy, and I'm just not really thinking about which tiles are unlocked anymore. Let's just see if we can chop down the trees. Have I unlocked any of these? You know, another effective thing that we could do would be to build a wall along here so that we had a moat. I want to say that I did this in the playthrough I just did. I honestly can't remember. I think I went like this just so that he has a nice moat wherever threats are coming in and arising. There he is, Tileman. 734. Do you have access to any of these? Let me go into zones. Expand loud area. Unlock tiles. Yeah, he basically has access to 0 of the trees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Why not? Cool, that's 734. I know I sound like Rain Man keeping track of the tiles. It's 734, but like, don't worry, I'm keeping score on my notepad. I think I'm accurate by at least like, I don't know, maybe most like 4 off. At this point, it doesn't make a difference. The nice part about this playthrough, and what I kind of look for in every YouTube playthrough, is it something that you can just feel a sense of progress, and I don't know. I just feel like it's more fun to be put in the driver's seat as a viewer. Because a lot of these challenges that I do, I'm like, ooh, that would be cool if. But then there's some annoying stuff you got to get through to get the challenge to get working. And then once you get through that, then the challenge itself usually is pretty cool. I don't really even need this short bow anymore. Ooh, this is a great time actually to go ahead and hunt these boars. Let's go ahead and just hunt. Whoops. Hunt. Great. Even if they turn on me and try to kill me, I would have been fine earlier, but here we go. Just a great opportunity for him to get a little bit of shooting experience. Nope, don't go for a walk. Don't go for a walk. Shooting. Come on, shooting is kind of like recreational. I mean, your aim is horrible, and you might actually hit one of the traitors. I'm a little bit afraid of that, but yeah, don't worry about it. Oh, man, the hunting zone is outside the unlocked area. Oh, well. Too bad. I was legitimately afraid he might just make an enemy there. Are you willing to take some of my horrible meals? Exotic goods trader. Literally willing to take 0 from me. Okay. Too bad. How long would a colony last? It is kind of a how long would a colony last without weapons challenge, to be fair. That is valid. And, well, the one that's occurring to me more now is I wish I had prioritized some of his skill for cooking passion, because he needs to get to 8 cooking before he has no risk of getting sick from it. And look at all of the, like, horrible meals that will lead to sickness, that will definitely lead to sickness that he has created for himself. I guess it wasn't so smart of me to just do the meals forever. I will now switch that down to, like, make it until you have... Yeah, 10 would probably be good, just because rice keeps for a long time. 10. Yeah, maybe I'll up to, like, 12. How much XP does he have now? 753. Okay, so I can unlock another 19. Let's go down to the steel area, because once he has steel, then he can get focused on research, and then he can get a battery. Once he has a battery, then he can get focused on power, and then he won't be depending on this fire so much anymore, because I feel like that's the last big part of the playthrough, where it just still feels kind of like a caveman. He's already at plants level 7, though. Let's go down here, and if I do unlock tiles, let's just say another 10, and then another 10, that's going to be 20. And then another 10 for 30. So then that puts him at 764 tiles unlocked. What does he have? Yeah, exactly that. Cool. So let's do our 765. Orders, I will mine out this area. Cool. So the idea here is to get him just straight through the mountain and then to the component. So now it's finally paying off that he did that, although he's going to go slow over these rocks. Hopefully he won't get sick. If he gets food poisoning here, it's going to take him a long time to get back, and that would be a little bit dangerous. But it's nice here because he gets the light of day when he's mining, at least to start, because we haven't really trained this skill very much. There we go. Go, Tileman. Go. We believe in you. What mods do I have on? I believe it's just... I'm going to have a list at the bottom in case if there's anything I'm forgetting. Do I have a mods list? Oh, I do have on character editor. Yeah, to make my character. And then also colony XP tab. Yes, now, in this case, fire is indeed holding us back. Wait a minute. Were you authorized to go down there? How did you... Oh... Okay, actually, I slightly cheated there. One thing that I forgot... Well, in general, I forget this, but I did... So, since these two unlocked areas are not connected, he is willing to go outside of them in order to get from one to the other. I kind of think that's not fair, but, I mean, it's such a silly area. Like, he would have just walked over here anyway, so... Whatever, but... So I restart the whole challenge. Restart. Cheating! Cheating! Cheater! I'm sad. I have to restart now. This guy has... very neurotic steadfast. This guy is crazy. He actually would be a great colonist. He's like super paranoid. It's fantastic melee. Broke my immersion. Broke the immersion. Ruined the challenge. Is he going to do that for the other zone, though? Well, it's funny, though, because if I had just unlocked these tiles, he would have totally walked over there. So, I guess for our intents and for all intents and purposes, that's not allowed for this challenge, but... Yeah, I'm going to have to restart. Refund! Refund! Unsub! Unsub. Sever all ties. This guy's a phony! Seafoam Tea, thank you very much for the very kind words. Hope you've been enjoying more of whatever you found the videos for in the first place. Is Murd now... Oh no, he's just a wild man. We could tame him. A 47-year-old wild man. Murd, he's a quack. That's such a funny title. Why does it say that he's a quack? Subscribing so I can unsub. Empathetic chaos. Thank you very much. I hope it's the last I ever see of you. I hope it's the last we ever meet. Oh, man. Hope you've been enjoying the videos. Alright, yeah, nice. Cool, so now he's not on this awkward, like, perpendicular path everywhere. This guy just got all of his blood. You know what? Just die. Just die. I guess I could arrest him. I'm just gonna let him die out there. A quack wanders in and bleeds all over everything and then leaves. Oh, like attack him for the experience? Yeah, let's go ahead and see. Attack him to death, yeah. Am I gaining experience for it? Sadly, no. I just killed an innocent man. Not really feeling anything for it, though. I guess they don't... They basically treat wild humans like animals. It's sick what they do. 788. That gives me another... Okay, so I have another 25 or so to unlock. I will do... Expand my allowed area to... 1, 2, 3... 4, 5... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 1, 2. Did I miscount? Did I say 23? Whatever. I'll call it 23. 23. I think that's about all I need. Yeah. Well, I'll get more steel. 24, 25. Cool. All right. Yeah, we'll just order him to mine out pretty much the rest of the steel as soon as he gets to it. And then as soon as he finishes up with that, I'm just going to save this order for once he's through this mountain, because otherwise he'll go to the other side of the mountain. Oh, God. Oh, wait. I thought that was a fire. Never mind. I don't even think we need quite this much rice area for our guy. My guy. Hall Murd the Quack. What a dumb life. He looked so interesting, too. I'm sad that we couldn't, like, meet him for the rest of our quest. Oh, I forgot about the dance party. Yeah, I do believe that ideology was enabled. I just didn't really do anything with it. Oh, wait. I thought that was... Oh, forced weather for pay. I just like reading these things. The vengeful machine persona is threatening the Imperials of the Empire of Booze. Is it like... Are we in, like, Super Mario World? Leader Tala Tiazni wants to send a message to the persona accepting responsibility for their transgressions. I mean, this is a fantastic offer. Actually, Masterwork Recurve Bow is insane. What is it? Rainy thunderstorm for 18 days. Yes, please. Give me a Masterwork Recurve Bow. I will have 18 days of rain. I would prefer that it be rainy anyway. That's insane. Wow. Look at that. Haul that. And then hunt that. That's like free meals. Ah, it's outside the unlocked area. Whatever. I mean, I guess the one thing that you got to keep in mind with this type of challenge is... I think it would be kind of cool if you could hunt outside of your zone. I would think that would be legit. But... Alright, I guess we're just... Oh, God. It's going to be... I forgot about the thunder part of the thunderstorm, but at least it's like... Oh, this might be kind of horrible to endure for the next 18 days, though. Jesus. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm going to have to just deconstruct my fire zone. Was it really worth it? I've angered the gods. Yeah, I mean, if it were a dry thunderstorm, that would be the worst possible. I might lose all of my wood out there in the wild. But, I mean, we've roofed in ourselves, and I kind of find that... I find the rain cozy and nice. I like it. Like here, sipping hot chocolate in my house. Could I just put a roof over it? Yeah, let's put a roof over everything. Oh, God, I have a heat wave, too. All right, hang on a second. I'm going to need to build a... Let's go ahead and do a passive cooler in here. Nice. I have the ambition of, like, let's get power going. And you could do a whole colony if you wanted to. This would be an interesting series if I wanted to do, like, a longer one. Because you could potentially take a really long time to, like, go through the whole thing, go through tons of phases of building. Because right now, what does he have? How many tiles did I even unlock? I guess it does become slightly more useless once you have this many, but let me go ahead and just check. Clear allowed area, so that is... So that area up there, ahead of the horizontal line, is 730... I did not mean to do that. Do I have an autosave? Okay, I'm just gonna load the autosave. I hate myself. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, that was like 2 seconds ago. Thank God for autosave. Alright, what was that? I will undo it this time. 731. Plus 58. What is that? 789. Ooh, a raid. Now I wonder if I will be able to... I want to see if I can take part in combat, though, now. Okay, they're going to prepare for a while, too. You're probably just going to be struck by lightning before you get in here. Looks like a devil person. They have horns. Ooh, cool. You can be working inside. What a horrible way for the whole series to end. Whoops. Okay, you are beginning your assault. I'm going back home. Consume. Going home. Getting ready to be raided. Woo. I'm just gonna go ahead and create another zone inside of my house because I'm allowed to do that. New area. I'm just gonna call this house. House. House is here. He won't go outside the house if I put this, right? Yeah, because it's his house. So he will stay in it because it's his. And he lives there. Let's go with assign, no schedule, house. Stay in the house. Cool. Stay in your house, clean up, take care of business. Don't even have to worry about raiders setting fire to everything because it's raining. And we're fine. It's fine, just ignore them. Alright, now you can go back out. Alright, I guess he's gonna go to sleep. Never mind. Ah, the sounds of the thunder and lightning. I'm just gonna slightly turn it down. It's like very loud. Is it under ambience? Nothing wrong with it. It's just that it wasn't that loud for the whole time. Capture and use for medical experience. Oh, I should have stripped him before he died. Whoops. Extract sculpt. Man, I forget that so many of these things are in that Rimworld. They weren't really very good, though. Good. Rebuild the spike trap and then get rid of the... Actually... Whoops. Alright. Hopefully you won't die. Good, he didn't die. And that can be instant death. There we go. Ooh. Alright, so he's getting to the end of this. And now how much steel do we have? We have 252 steel, which is actually a lot. What else do we have in our stores? Colony XP tab, 824. I forget what happened before I did that. Yeah, a lot of this playthrough just starts to get to be a little bit... I think it's interesting, or I wanted to show it because I think it's interesting at the start, but then it starts to get to be a lot of just like, how many tiles do I have? 730 plus 50, okay, so yeah, 789. 789. 789. Okay, so I have 825. That gives me another, what is that, 36? Enough to make 6 afraid of 7. Now 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and all the other numbers are afraid of 7. What is the most... Why is 6 afraid of 7? It's such a dumb joke. Why is 6 afraid of 7? It's really funny, though. It is funny. 7, 8, 9. What happened to 9? I count on only 1 to... I use only the numbers 0 to 8 because 9 is now gone after 7 ate it. Unfortunately, it's no longer with us. Oh, the horror. Alright, let's see. I can get 36 more. So that's 16, 17, 18. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 30, 36. Okay. That gives me 789. That gives me 825. 825 tiles. And now what I think I'm going to go ahead and do is just build a... I could build like a windmill here. Slaver and visitors. Yeah, we use a base 8 system after the incident. Man, these people look kitted. Backpacks are in Rimworld now? I swear, it's like Tynan just adopted all of the Rimworld vanilla expanded. I do believe... Doesn't Oscar do official work for Rimworld now? It's been a long time. Oh, I wanted to see about Cursed Crew. That's Oscar's game. Hang on a second. Okay, feeling good about this. I think I'll need to get a little bit more wood, though. He keeps wasting up... Oh, no, he's not wasting that wood anymore. Alright, Oh, yeah, his fibrous mechanites. Don't his fibrous mechanites cause him to move a little bit faster? Yeah. But he needs more sleep. Yeah, it's like a tricky disease, because he moves faster, but he's also in pain. Like, he gets done with the day faster. The gift from the Tona people. A wooden slice cap. And a thong. Oh, wait, no, a synthread face mask. Here you go. Here's some lingerie for you. Enjoy. Alone. For you to just, you know, feel good. Feel good in this nice lingerie while you're alone out here. You know, I'm running out of ideas here. Let's go ahead and do 252. So let's do... Okay, we need 2 components for this. I'm going to set up a spot for a windmill right about here, over our crops, where this will eventually be. I know that we're... Okay, good timing for a raid. Actually, it is good timing. Okay, they are going to prepare, then attack. Hopefully they'll just encounter the caravan at the end. This is a guy with a sword. Jeez, he's great at crafting, but he's not very good at combat. But he's nimble. Elongated finger. How are these people keep sending over long finger people? What is happening? Good thing that we won't have all the resources, though, to craft this. He's just going to take the rest of the chunks out of there as well. That's good. That's good. I think I can start to go ahead and Gregory the Dusty again. Okay, trade caravan is leaving. Which way will it go, though? Not in the direction of the raider. That's annoying. I wanted him to come out there. I'll just go ahead and cancel this for a second. Because I don't want him to, like, destroy it and just kill my steel off. I mean, he's gonna come out after us. What else do we have? 844. Okay, so I've got another... about 20 more tiles I can unlock. So let's go in here. I've already unlocked that, so I will now go ahead and order the mining of these tiles. And then... I think I can get another 20 or so. So we'll do 6, 11, 14, 15, 16. Cool. Okay, have you killed me yet? How did you get in here? I look away for 2 seconds. How did he get in? Wait, how did he get in? Can he get over spike traps if he has long fingers? Wait a second. What? How did he get... I'm calling BS. How did he get in? I thought I could just look away for a second. I called BS. I'm reloading a save. Okay, now this one is legit cheating by me. I'm sorry. Wait, Nimble works like that? Oh, if I had known that Nimble worked. Okay, I did just cheat there. I am a cheater. I am a cheater. I did not know that Nimble did that, though. Oh, wait, that took us to a save before he raided. I feel like spawning in a raider now. Yeah, he teleported in. Wait a second. Is that really a thing? I did save scum. I did. I am an evil boy. But I didn't know. Does Nimble wait, Nimble really does that? Oh, jeez. If I had known that, I would have shot him. Okay. Yeah. All right. Valid. Okay, I think that then to make up for being a cheater pumpkin eater, I'm going to Since this guy is not nimble, I'm going to just fight this man. I will fight this man because I am a cheater. And another rule, okay, I'm going to leave the... No, am I allowed to leave the tile zone to make up for my cheating? I guess I'm cheating again. Alright, I am cheating twice now because it's not fair that I take him on with the people now because they just stay there. Yeah, I have to meet him at the river. I need to meet him at the river. Okay. This, I won't be fully redeemed, but I will at least be, like, partly redeemed if I do this. I'm breaking the fourth wall right here for a moment. I'm a bad person. Wait, no. No one is allowed to help me. I need to stand in the river and take him out myself. Okay, they are not going to allow that to happen. Never mind. I need to find some other way to redeem myself for the rest of the playthrough. I have just cheated so much. Oh, well. Oh, my God. What is he doing now? Okay, there he goes. Alright. I feel bad. But I did learn. I had no idea. If you... Characters with Nimble get past all traps? Or 90% of traps? Okay, that is... I should probably be more badly hurt now then. Whatever, we were almost at the end of the challenge anyway. I'm not really going to take it out any further. If I were going to, I would feel bad, but I just kind of wanted to do this playthrough to, like, demonstrate where it is. Non-canon, non-canonical. RIP. Yes, everything that remains in the playthrough is just errata. Let me see, where am I going to put my windmill, more importantly? I'm thinking I will probably end up extending that wall out from the base, so if I put it, like, kinda here-ish? Nah, that's gonna work. Oh, I have to attack this to destroy it. And there's still so much more work we've got to do if we want to get to the, to that area. Hang on a second, let me just go ahead and do orders mine. Cool. Did I unlock those other tiles before, too, or did I skip back? No, I didn't. Okay, so I have to re-unlock those. Okay. Cool. And I'll unlock that one, too. I don't remember what we were at, but... Now I have to complete all charity quests to atone for my sins. Didn't I? Yeah. I have to sit in jail for a little while. That was news to me, though. Are there any other colonists that can just straight up go through traps? Like Nimble? That is kind of interesting. That would be super useful. Well, not really if you were raiding another faction's base. I thought I could just AFK it back there, though. But the fact that he's nimble, that is occasion for concern. Because what else would you use against those guys? I always thought that I was totally safe when I had a spike trap. But I actually like that that's in the game, because that just adds another wrinkle. I felt like I had just gamed the whole system just with a spike trap. I don't really love using these spike traps, but I kind of feel like they're necessary when you have just one colonist. Gun turrets. Nimble and dodge chance in melee is 90% trap. That guy probably would have killed me then, so I mean... I probably would have just had to reload my save anyway. Yeah. Oh man, he's just leveled up in mining, apparently. Sounds like he got way faster. But yeah, he's going to spend so much time going back and forth here now. I think the next thing that we can do, if we've got 886, let me do another count. Oops. Here we go. Unlock tiles. 767. 787. 787 and 55. That makes 792. 840. Wait a minute. What did I say? 840. Are we at 842? I think we're at around 842. 842. I'm like off by maybe 2. I can't remember. Whatever. Okay, so now I can unlock another 46. I'd say that the last big Ooh. Why are you so upset? Eat something, will ya? Oh, no, I haven't had him cooking at all. Hang on a second. Go ahead and build yourself a fueled stove. Hooray! Fuel that stove. What an amazing stove. And it's full of fuel that you can use to eat something because you're hungry and you need to feel better. Okay, go ahead and cook. Fuel the fueled stove, yes. Cool, okay, good. Well, eat now. Don't be so sad. And you have a table! Wow, what an amazing room I made for you. Appreciate it for once. Nice, nice. This isn't a very good workflow either. Although this room is, aside from all of the dirt in it, it is clean, I suppose. I think my room would be a better kitchen, though. Now, he's sitting on the meat in, like, a state of repose. So I feel like that... Oh, yeah, 46. What do we have, 46? Well, now we have more like 52 tiles to unlock. Okay, so... 894. Okay, so 894, and we're going to unlock 52 tiles, gives us... The one thing that I gave out on this challenge, though, after I had done a lot of it, was it starts to just become, like, counting unnecessarily, because once you've gotten through the main early part of the challenge, it starts to just kind of feel like a ball and chain you're carrying around, and it's like, I should just play the game normally now. It's cool at the beginning, though. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19... 26, I guess we'll unlock those. 30. 31, 32, 33. Okay, cool. 33. And then what? 34, 35, 36. Alright, and then I think I can just start to focus on filling in. 36. 37, 38. 44. 51, 52. Okay, cool. So now I'm basically just getting him to the point where he can have power running to his house, over the fields, and then we'll get a wall in, like some kind of stone wall on the outside. I think we've got granite as well as sandstone to work with, and a little bit more of it over here and there, and there's a little bit also in the walls. There's not any major patches of chunks we can get to, but I think if we could wall over the river, maybe even get some place for him to shoot out of, that seems like a pretty safe strategy for the rest of this. Just to kind of see him through to the spiritual conclusion, you know? I do. These runs make me spiritual. To the point where it's just crazy. It's indescribable how miraculously spiritual these runs make me. Thinking, will they come through the door? I'm just going to make some kind of botched defense over here. I'll like run it up to that-ish. I just want to get I want to get you boy to the point where it feels like, you know, we did our job. Where it feels like a safe colony to live in. Yeah, like to me, that says I am somewhat safe. Not really completely, but enough to feel like I did a good job with this colony. You know, I like seeing these things off to that. Because I've always asked myself when I do there's never really any end goal to the game, and when I first started playing Rimworld, I was just thought to myself, like people would get disappointed because I didn't know what I was doing. And I'm kind of listening to the people who wanted me to see the game through to the very end, who kind of always wanted me to get a spaceship off the planet. But Rimworld's not really about getting a spaceship off a planet. It's just about running a colony. Like, there's not really any end goal. It's just sort of pleasurable unto itself. Like, the end goal was added in there at the end, so... I never really know where to end these, I guess that is to say. I'm just like, let's get comfortable. And then I always feel like that once you're comfortable in the game, that's kind of the true spiritual ending. It all comes back to what's spiritual. But yeah, I mean, it kind of does. Kind of does. Let me just go ahead and melee attack this thing. Have I unlocked this spot? Hang on a second. Before I step into that zone. Oh no, I am not allowed here. Hang on a second. I have sinned again. 913. Yeah, I can still unlock it. But yeah, see what I mean? Like here it just starts to feel kind of like, alright, it's in my way. 5, 10, 20. And then that puts me up to 914. Cool. Okay, now you can attack the pipe. It deserves to be attacked. We should also probably cut plants in this whole area. And that spot should be good. Oh, there's just barely enough space for the, Thanks, then chop the wood. Chop the wood. Cut plants. I don't think you really need the rest of this steel. You should be okay without it. Although, I do want you to get some of the components out of this wall. Let's just have you get 2 of those, and then we'll bring you back. Are we winning? I feel like we're winning now. As soon as I get lamps, I'll feel good about this. Colony ends when the horde of man-eating chihuahuas wash over everyone and pick the bones clean. Basically that. I mean, yeah. Or, in my case, one of your own people sets it on fire from within. Yeah, endgame isn't... I don't really like the end. Or, I mean, it's fun if you find the right colonists, if you really do play the randomness. But it does take a long time, because most people in this game are just liabilities. I think we can safely shrink this zone now. I don't really need that much. Like, one colonist doesn't really require that much food. Oh, whoops, it looks like it was a little bit... Can build over it. I just like making everything kind of neat in the end. Like, one cool thing, I just like putting down floors. If we do paved tiles. Ah, this looks nice. Does this remind you of the Rimworld, when we did the hot potato event? Just, the colony was like in shambles after I did it. I like the way that Italics did it. I think I might copy Italics' idea this year, just because after my stream, the colony was both in shambles and I don't know. It was just a rough time. If that should come to pass, if we should be invited, that is. Ooh. Those are my components, although I guess I can get some more for batteries later. And didn't even need to beat out the fire. I think that thunderstorms are pretty OP. Do you really need sleep? Here we go, melee attack this pipe. There we go, nice and productive. Don't sleep, just attack the pipe instead of going to bed. And good, there we go. We'll haul those back too. Minor break risk. Oh no, he observed a rotting corpse. I guess because I left all those rotting corpses out there. They're about to be just deteriorated into nothing. See, this is what gives me satisfaction, though, when the colony has some amount of feng shui. Like, the wall along the river. See, that's a nice touch. I don't really do that. I don't have a very good sense of... I have terrible handwriting, and I just have a bad... It doesn't look that good. I mean, it's bound not to, but I've just seen so many, like... Like, whenever a girl streamer does Rimworld, if we, like who, for example? Oh, like Lore Plays. Like, she has really good planning. Like, she made that whole video about how to plan out a base with the colors thing, and I was like, oh man, this is such a good idea. And I've just used that for every single colony since then, because all of my colonies look so bad. That's a great video. I'm not sure if that's still, like, up and seen as much, but that's a fantastic base building video. And it makes a lot of sense. I didn't fully understand how a base worked. I think I got some of the efficiency before that, though. Here we go. Okay, let's go with power conduits. And hooray! Ah, nice. And we can bury these in the walls. Nice. Ah, I love that moment when you finally get lamps up. Hang on a second. Give me a minute. I just deconstruct these. Put one there. And we'll put the other one there. It's fine. Ah. Ah. That's nice. Yo, Daltos, what's up, dude? What mod is this and how do I play it? We're not really using any mods. We're just like... Okay, to summarize, indeed. How are you, Daltos, also? Actually, we're just talking about the 7 Days to Die thing from before. Seen Spiff's video on it. How are you doing, man? How's Jersey? Man, I'd really much rather be there than here right now. Good. I hope you're as well good as well, too. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, no, this is one... I feel like you might get some enjoyment out of this. Basically, we've been doing, Tileman mod. Every 100 experience you get, we've been using the Colony XP tab mod. This is based on a playthrough by One Hunch Man. And Settled's old school RuneScape. Which really has spawned a lot of different runs. A lot of the ones I've done, it's just a very cool challenge. But yeah, I've unlocked 950 tiles. Just divide this number by 100. I still feel like it could use a little more UI, but it's a really neat idea where you just unlock more tiles as you, like, do tasks. So we've unlocked 950 now. So these are the tiles we're allowed to use. We've unlocked these. It'd be interesting if there were some type of mod that could just let your colonists do whatever they want to, but try to get to the tiles that they were trying to, and then expand the allowed area as they walk over it. I mean, I kind of have to do it all by hand as I'm playing right now, but this happened when I did the Tileman run in Project Zomboid. And then there was that modder, the guy who made it, and then that became a very, like, cool mod, I think. Or I've seen a couple of other runs since then. I was like, ooh, whole phenomenon now. But yeah, I mean, hats off. I think it was, oh yeah, he had emailed me. I'm gonna say Matt. Yeah, he was a very good modder, very talented. He could make the actual Project Zomboid Tileman run, like, available. And we tried it in multiplayer too, and it worked. Very, very fun. Very, very fun. You would like it. 914, 958. So I think now we're just about ready to unlock the rest of the tiles in the base. We've got a zone of... So I've got... Man, I have so many crossouts on this paper. 914. And now I can get the last... Let's see, 5. Well, that's 5. 15. 25. Ooh, okay, I have an idea. Yeah, maybe I don't have an idea. 25. Yeah, we'll try it out. 25, 30, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 54, 55. I think I had 55 or so to unlock, right? 969. I don't have that many tiles to unlock, but I will unlock them by the time I've gotten to them. So whoops. Whoops-a-daisy. There we go. That's the thing about this challenge, though, I guess. That is to say, it starts to feel a little bit silly after a while, because it's just like, I've already done it all. Should really change that around. We could do that. Stockpile zone here. Make that, like, critical, and we'll just do rice. Clear all rice. There we go. Okay, cool. So now he gets the last of the stone chunks out of the mountainside, and that'll help him build the rest of this wall, as we'll probably be able to in a minute. P, haul that. Need batteries, tattered apparel. I mean, he doesn't really look very good. He's wearing like some sort of sackcloth on his head. He's just wearing like scavenged clothes that we've received from other people. The fibrous mechanized. Oh, wow. I put him out in the dark in the rain with all the rotting corpses. Let's see if he manages to not break through all this. Wow. Impressive. Yeah, I would go to sleep too. All the crap all over the floor. Anyway, I feel like I've seen him pretty much to his spiritual conclusion. I'm trying to see how this could really be gamed. I think if you could get somebody to do melee and shooting better, those skills are very easily trained and they get tons of experience. I think I'm just going to let him go on his days here because I feel like I more or less kind of saw this to its spiritual conclusion. It's about what I wanted to do. Anyway, this is going to be on a video that has probably already been released, but this is about where I took it to in the video. Like, yeah, I got electricity, I got security, I managed to mine out some kind of more valuable minerals from the earth. And, yeah, I mean, just kind of a neat way to play Rimworld. Again, go check out Settled for the original one, or also One Hunchman had done one in Rimworld 2 already, and I believe he did one with, like, a C block as well, so neat stuff there to go check out. I imagine by the time that this is posted, I will have already done it on the main channel, so if you want to go see how it worked out, go ahead and check it out there. I didn't actually use this stream to create the video itself. I already did the run on my own, so that's why it doesn't match up. But, yeah, I don't know. I think it's a really neat way to play Rimworld, and I've played it so many different ways. So I was just like, neat. I haven't tried this yet, and I wanted to give it a try. So, yeah, that's about it. That's about all I have to say. Tileman, Rimworld. You can pretty much do Tileman in, like, any game, doesn't it seem? Or it would seem so. It would seem so.